Good morning, too. Ariant gets them. Yeah. How are we doing today? How are we doing? Mini! You're okay, so Mini, you're here because you're watching Alliance. 100%. Who you got today? Look, I heard I wasn't here for the 2-0. I kind of watched it back a little bit, okay? I don't know, dude. Alliance might be winning the major, bro. I don't know. Let's get Moon. Let's get Bodie. T-Rocks. TK Rocks. How's the tea tree shampoo feeling? Bro, it's feeling amazing, dude. Shit's like, what's that word? Like mentholy. Good afternoon, Took. You think S1mple gets the revenge today? The revenge story coming through? I don't know if we know maps yet. Oh shit, yeah, I need a message. Reply. Get up on your feet, this is a shakedown. Alright. Challengers, vetoes. No, we don't have veto out yet. Make sure you get your prediction in ESL. On ESL? Oh shit. Am I doing their prediction? Am I doing this? Predict? How many channel points? I have 19k. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the chat's about to be very, very biased. And who gets first? Who gets map 1 pick? I'll come back around to this. I will do it. I'll put all my channel points on someone. We'll look at the odds and we'll go from there. Let's get Curly. Incoming 2.8 rating. 2.8 rating. What? This should be Alliance Big Map 1. Dude, I might if channel points look good. Like it depends on who goes where for that. It really depends. No, I just saw you go live. Well, I appreciate you for coming through, Mini, and I hope you've been good. W Swedish CS. Welcome to Sweden. Trying to pull everything up right now, so we're golden. All right, that's up. That's up. Should be Alliance pick. Oh, Alliance should pick map 1. I'm so tired. I've started my internship at nursing home yesterday, and oh my god, I'm in love with the job. That's awesome. The old people are adorable. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that, Mini, but you know what? I'm happy that you're enjoying it. That's what matters, Mini. That is what matters. Chat, as soon as we know the maps, we'll let you guys know the maps. Do I need to be doing this for... Oh, I think I do need to be doing this. I think I do. Oh. What the shit? Alright, hold on. Let me put my name in the chat, dude. I didn't know I was supposed to do it for even co-streaming this, but I guess I should. Trotta, who do you think leaves phase? Oh, that's a tough one. I think it might be Rain. I think Rain might either take a full step back or retire. Lions won last game, last series versus BC 2-0 2 days ago. What's your prediction? Yeah, no, I saw it. What was it? 13-3, 13-6. I'm gonna be honest, for the sake of me not wanting to be a part-time streamer, I really hope that that's not the case. I would like to go map 3. You know, I think it's a toss-up. I mean, you know what, we can take a look here at also what's some other. If we look at the past 3 months, I mean, Alliance literally just lost to Eternal Fire, which you beat BC, lose to Eternal Fire. Okay. That's wow. Beat Fnatic as well a week ago. Beat Fnatic, beat BC, beat Anonymo. I mean, that makes sense, beating Anonymo, but that's valid. Losing to Ruby, beat Copenhagen Wolves, beat Gun, lost to Eternal Fire, but map 3. Okay, the truly just can't play against Eternal Fire. Holy shit. They beat Eternal Fire? Is that a thing in the recent weeks? No, I don't think they have, actually. What the fuck? Monty, Foot. Odds favor BC? Wait, what do you mean by favor? Like, you make more money or you make less money? Oh, hi, David. I think Alliance had match point on map 2. Wait, for which one? You make less if you bet on them to win. I mean, that just makes sense, though. I'm sure a lot of people are trying to go on the BC wagon. Although I will say, when it comes down to BC and their VRS, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but they're like fucking, where is it? They're like 42nd right now, 41st, dude. When S1mple first joined the roster, or were they fucking like 85th or some shit? What is this? 71st. Oh, I guess. Oh, and yeah, okay. They were 71st with the S1mple effect. He joined at their lowest. I mean, he mattered most. He didn't vanish. He did not vanish. This is not the Fire Nation. You know, S1mple. I didn't even know they were a team until S1mple joined. I see. That's okay. That's valid though, because like a lot of people don't pay attention inside of the tier 2 like section a lot. Like there is a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot. But that watch it. Why the fuck is my screen back? But no, a lot of people don't fully know about the true quality CS in tier 2. Oh, 7 shock. Let's get robbed. How many points for BC if they win? I didn't even look at that. I can pull it up on my. I can re-pull that one up though. If BC, they probably wouldn't grab a lot though if BC win though, because Alliance is ranked lower technically. BC gains 17 points, so we jump them up to 40th. I'm not gonna lie, if BC went to some LAN events, they'd have a running for the major. But they're not going to any LAN events, which is kind of I guess it is what it is, but they've been playing hella online. They've been doing pretty good online, so I can't actually blame them either. We have map pool. Oh, Joel put out map pool. Oh fuck. So we're going, what is it? We're going Ancient Inferno Dust. Which, let me actually take a look at the last time they played one another. It was Dust, Inferno, Ancient. So it was the same map pool, but backwards. Huh, okay. Alliance also picked Inferno, but this time BC picking Dust off the rip. Or picking Ancient off the rip rather than it going to map 3. Okay, so a little change of pace around here. Alliance picked Inferno. Oh, because you put BC. I'm like, why are you yelling? Thank you, Joel. I think BC can win Ancient, but Alliance should reverse sweep. Because based on the map pool from last time. Yeah, the show starts in 4 minutes. I've been grinding. I've been putting in some work, getting some of these pass things for some openings of the action. I don't know really what's good and what's bad. So you know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a little. I'm trying to still save up a lot of these fuckers. Oh, that's fucking terrible. That's one way to start the day. This case sucks, but let's open one of these. Yeah, it's ass cheeks. Okay, we're just gonna open up one of each of these. Give me a dragon snore. Oh, that's not a fucking dragon snore. Well. Oh yeah, dude, I fucking hate Counter-Strike. No, whoa. I love Counter-Strike. Whoa. Just, you know what? Just because I said that, oh, we got to go back in, dude. Paid actor? I think I've only gotten fucking blues. Dude, bro, Chad, let me tell you. Chad, I fucking love Counter-Strike. I love it. Charlie talks to Jaba. I asked, we would be waiting. We would be waiting. Paid minimum wage. Bro, I just look how cute that is, bro. I want one of these. They're expensive, so I don't want to pay for it, but I'll waste stars on it. I've burned just through so many stars. That's kind of, I didn't even know that was in the fucking collection. Wait, what? Wait, but mine doesn't have gold. Wait, what? Oh, it's pattern based. Oh, that's kind of sick. It's kind of sick. Trade up? Wait, this thing is gas. Wait, it's a pattern base? And it's black, white, and gold? Wait, that's sick. Trade up. What am I trading up? These shit can blues? I think I had something in my tooth. Well... Yeah, that's a PP Bison. Use what where's are these? Field tested, factory new. I need a factory new. Buff this shit. Minimal wear, field tested, battle scarred. Well, let's try and stay away from that. Let's use a minimal wear. These field tested, remove. What if we remove these and we just do minimals in factory news? That's a minimal. Okay, so this is that's the best minimal. Okay, let's put that in. FAMAS half sleeve. That's the best field tested right there, that I have. Field tested. I'm not trying to use my factory new green apple. You know, that thing's actually just peak, I think. Let him cook, dude. I'm cooking. Oh, those are pattern based glues. That is fucking actually really cool. That actually is really cool. I didn't know all that. We can just use these P250s as fillers. I got minimal wear and factory news. Situations that I've been through. I seen pain trying to creep in through the window, but now I'm sliding through the hood in a benzo. You gotta separate yourself just to elevate. I keep some drink in my cup. Factory new, yeah, you can get out of here. All right, chat. Wow, gold. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. This thing's amazing. Wow, my math was wrong. That was a minimal wear. That was minimal wear. Could I do a purple trade up? Can I do one of those? Is that worth it for me? Minimal wear on those. Oh, damn, guys. Hold on, chat.
Thank God it's over.
Scammed? Yeah, that's what happens.
Take your first step towards ECL. Experiencing strategies against teams of your
What's my wish today, dude? My wish today was for you to come in and ask me what my wish today was. You sacrifice PT50s, you get PT50s. All right, you know what? Oh, those odds aren't actually terrible on either way on that one. Chat, we have channel point prediction open. Did this shit freeze? Oh. You guys a gambler? I'm good at that shit. I might need to turn up the audio just to let you guys know. We are going to be going into Ancient soon. Hello.
Counter-Strike aficionados gather round. It is the ESL Challenger League Season 50 Europe Cup number 2.
Oh, Infinity.
Final. Little bit of a mouthful there, but I hope you're still with me. And we have an incredible matchup lining up for you. BC Games versus
I can turn the audio up, chat.
Of what we saw 2 days ago, but they've had a little bit of time to think on it, and we are so ready to go.
Oh my lord, this is gonna be one hell of an exciting game, and that to come after 2 weeks of very much exciting Counter-Strike already. But honestly, you know, we saved the best for last. This is obviously the top teams that we got going on right now.
Just a little bit.
Facing off each other once more. Now, this is the journey that we have been on so far. Alliance has gone completely clean thus far. They even tweeted out
Fury winning, great for them.
Waiting for a opponent to humble them, so they are calling for a challenge here tonight.
Scott, I'm coming in with the primer. 6 months.
We saw these two teams play up against each other. As you noticed right at the end that BC Games knocked down to the lower bracket by Alliance. That was only
thoughts on
a
Gentleman's winning the major? Are they making it?
S1mple play anything like the match that we got to watch yesterday, I don't think this series is going to be as cut and dry. Last time they played, it was, I don't want to call it a one-sided affair, but I feel like I would be remiss not to mention it was a 13-6, 13-3. It wasn't an amazing showing, but we saw them looking absolutely incredible yesterday, playing on maps we didn't expect to see them playing as well. So if they can bring even a modicum of the level of energy and the level of brilliance we saw yesterday, I think we're going to have a lot more of a series on our hand here.
Might be able to.
Absolutely. No, I was very much
15 might be high.
How sort of calm and collective BC game looked.
They do have Birch Cup though. I mean, if they go win Birch Cup, they might be able to.
But no,
Kelly coming in
tier
really solid. 1.
But then again, they have something to prove because the last time these two teams faced each other,
go. Chat, channel point prediction is open.
Which
4,700 on Alliance.
They must have
22K
for this game tonight because Affinity, there is a lot on the line.
There
is
so
much
winning
shit, David.
Here. Not only is there the
Don't think that way.
The new system, of course, those of you that might have been following Challenger League for a while will know that
this
year the season is a little bit different. Now there are 4 cups.
I hope you've been doing good.
And the winner of each cup not only secures himself a nice, healthy prize pool and some juicy VRS points as well, they secure themselves a slot in the regional final. Now,
BC, wait, what?
From each of the 4 cups gets put into a single elimination bracket at the end
Chat, I need to try and do this
for that one single solitary spot in ESL Pro League. So the stakes couldn't be higher. There's still two more chances after this, but for both of these teams, we've seen.
I don't know what that clip. I have a clip button.
Previous ECL Cups.
Alliance I don't know what the fuck it clips.
17th to 24th place last time, and BC Games took 9th to 12th. So both of them huge, monumental jump ups since only a couple of months ago when the first cup happened.
Yeah, with that, this is also for them the first time they're earning that lovely prize money as well. And of course, depending on how things go, it could be a little bit more than the other. Now, all our eyes are perhaps up on one particular player here tonight. It is the one and only legendary S1mple,
So I
of
need
course.
this.
For some, maybe a shocker
good,
that
bro.
he's
Hope
currently
you have a
playing
good day at
with
work.
VC game, but it was a really well thought out move for him.
1.31
He wanted
rating.
to get the reps in here in CS2 and honestly grind his way back up.
Oh
into
shit,
Tier
what's
1.
good, bro?
And I gotta have to say, it is going pretty
Finally-
flawless for him thus far.
finally
A
flying back
1.31
to Europe
rating.
today.
And yesterday's game,
After like 3 months, I
honestly, he
swear.
the
When was the last
star
time you
of
guys
the
were there?
show.
Rival?
Yeah, I'm still reeling from that no scope over on train.
Good luck,
It's
bro.
just seeing it live,
You guys,
witnessing it,
so you guys are
goosebumps, and,
Birch Cup?
you know, looking
Is that
in
the
really
that's the
good
only
form.
thing you guys
It
are
feels
going
a bit
to
bad
over
we
there?
highlighted him as the player yesterday, but realistically, there's nobody else we could have picked. Nobody else has been putting up the numbers like this. I will say we do have
Is
to
Europe better or
caveat that
not?
by,
Europe
in
has
the
more
matchup versus Alliance a couple of
teams
days
that
ago
are
when they lost,
quality.
he didn't post the most amazing rating. We're
Which
still doing
then
good,
just bumps him up
when you look at
hella.
the stats amongst his
Yeah?
team and how well
I think
Alliance
I'm
are
gonna be
playing, but
casting
we do have to
Birch.
caveat it a little bit, but
I'm working on all my
he
perms
has
right now,
just been
but
on fire over the past couple
So,
of months. There is no better
I'm
place
gonna
to
try and
reforge yourself than the
follow
fires of T2.
along you guys as much as I can.
Absolutely. No, I'm very much excited to see what he's going to be bringing.
I'm gonna be
to the
jumping
table
around from
tonight.
fucking event to
I mean,
event.
Our eyes are up on S1mple, but if we have to look a bit on the
Yeah,
flip
I'll post
side,
in Discord today
Era-
as well,
Era
chat.
has been
What
doing
what perms I
very
have and
well
what I'm still
on the side of
working on. But
Alliance,
basically,
and
all the
both
ones
of
I
them
talked
being
about, I
in
have
position
perms
of
for. I
grabbing
have
the
perms
up
for
on
Pro
board.
League.
I am curious to see who's going to be winning that sniper
Yeah.
battle out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Alliance that were definitely finding a lot more
Morning,
success
Botan.
in the opening.
Land-to-land
But it wasn't
perms,
really
they
the
don't
Orcs
give
that
out
we were
English-speaking
seeing
perms,
do battle
unfortunately.
to find those opening picks.
Unfortunately.
So I'm going to be a little bit interested to see
But
if
if
that's
you're
gonna switch
around
up a
at
little
all,
bit.
let
The
me know. If
veto,
not, no
we've
worries,
had a
bro.
little bit of a sneak
Focus
peek,
the
and
fuck
we're gonna
up,
get to watch it here.
and
Train
I'll,
banned out first. BC
we can
game
plan
probably
something when you get
harrowed
back if
from
needed.
yesterday. Get that out, get that gone. A map that Alliance really like to play, so all normal in the world there. And we're gonna see Ancient, Inferno, and then Dust.
Time to
2
learn
as a
French
decider,
like your
which is quite
half-brother?
interesting. These are the 3 maps we saw in
Bro,
the
I'm not
veto
gonna
pit.
lie,
Of
dude.
course,
I
we
could
didn't get to
create
that Ancient
fucking
decider,
Trata
but
España
BC games
and have
decide,
Joel stream on that
we wanna
shit.
pick into it, and that's quite
I don't know if España is a
because
thing.
The officials that we've seen them play, we've only seen them play it 7 times in the past 3 months. It's one of the
Oh,
lowest
French?
maps that they
Trust?
have played, and
Yeah,
most of
oui.
the time that's just being picked against them. We
Hey,
don't see them
Trata?
really choose to pick
Saying,
and force
please,
that map
keep
into
doing
the
Trata
veto
talks at
early
school.
on. So something's got to be cooking in the back.
Shock,
of
I'm
the
working
brains
on
there
it.
for this.
I'm working on it.
Yeah,
I've
I
reached
think
out to a lot of
partially it's
people.
also
A lot of
due to
people
the
are
way
busy
that
right now.
Dust
It's
2 went
busy
last time. They
season.
picked
I
into
posted
it
a
with
tweet
very
today as
confident
well.
as
If
one
you
of the
guys
most
have like
played
recommendations
maps
and you
most
want to like
won maps over the
comment
past
under
2,
and let
3
me know
months,
what you're
and
thinking
it
on who
did
you
not
want to
go
see
well.
on it.
So maybe they lost a bit
But
more
I am
confidence,
working
or,
on it
yeah,
as much as I
it might
can.
just be a bit
Hopefully,
gone. I mean, they're still keeping up afloat
after October
for a
6th, I might be
decider,
able to grab some more
but
people.
They don't really dare to full on go into a rematch just yet. Trying to maybe throw up the stakes a bit higher and go for Ancient instead.
I think I like the idea of Ancient a little bit more.
Dude, there was
from
like
this
a
team.
fucking thing in my
I
tooth,
think they've
bro.
got just slightly.
When's it starting?
better
We're about to get started here in a
attitude
second.
coming on. And you don't really want to be going.
Yo, it
first
wouldn't
into
be
the
it wouldn't be a
same map that you
cast,
got
it wouldn't be a
13-3 on
stream
just
without a
couple of
yap
days
sesh
ago,
to
because
burn
they've
like the
had
couple few
officials
minutes
every single
off
day
the
by
rip.
being knocked into the lower bracket.
Get
They
Hex
still
on there
had
and
to play
ask
matches. They've had
him
other
how his
tournaments and
lips
stuff
so
going
long.
on for both of these teams, so they've not had anywhere near
What
as
the
much
heck?
time to sit down and have as detailed as of a conversation
What the
about
heck?
what went wrong to be so one-sided last time. There will have definitely
Trotter,
been chats, but there's not
dude.
been any time to put something substantial
Trotter,
in place
dude. Trotter.
to really revolutionize this. So if you can give yourself a little bit of a better start and maybe float it as that third, everyone's a little bit more warmed up by the time we get to it, I think it's a good play.
Yeah, and I think in comparison to yesterday, which was quite a day, but both squads, in fact, actually packed with Counter-Strike and playing back-to-back matches today.
Is it
for
between
both
Fnatic
teams,
versus
it has
Amiga
been
as well or
quite-
not?
they have
No,
had
I
their
cannot.
time
I don't
to
have
come
perms for
into
that.
this prepared to really
Wait, do I have
show
perms for that? I
their full
don't have
potential and
perms.
their best.
No,
So
we're
I'm
here.
curious to see
We're
what that
just
version
here.
of themselves is going to be looking like tonight.
Yeah, I am intrigued to say the very least. And then if we look slightly further on into the veto, you know,
S1mple dropping 36
the
this
fact that it's
match.
beat for
Do you
beat
think
kind of
S1mple's
a
gonna drop
rematch, and
36
Inferno
this
is a
match?
match that we've seen Alliance play a lot on recently and had very, very good results, mind you.
I don't got
So
this music pack on my stream, bro.
I don't want to say that it has to
Bro,
be
what's
a
in my
win
tooth?
condition for Ancient to be a BC game pick, but a very strong start would reinvigorate the hope that maybe a lot of people lost when these two
Chat,
teams
channel
last
point
clashed.
prediction
But
is
here
open.
we are, we're done speculating. The pistol round is ready, so let's get into it.
Channel point
All right,
predictions
let's
open. I
wait
will
and
be
see what
closing
the
it
strategy
soon.
is going to be here for BC Game up on the T side. Currently, the squad has gathered over towards A, though
need to
there's a
figure
bit
this
of
out.
quite heavy aggression on the
Upe.
counter side as well. Upe is already there
Upe.
waiting with a pistol, but
Oh!
he's about to wait. I say get flanked, but Era
I didn't see
has his
Era.
back. There
Era,
are a
Era!
couple kills coming in return now.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, there are
That's old.
indeed. Equalize the numbers, but everyone is here on this side. A rotate, they've got all the time in the world to work with, and a lovely dink there as well. Era does find one instantly traded though. 2 for 2, we continue. Still got a flash on hand, but Twist, a kid available, buys them so much opportunity in this. If they want to just back away,
What's up,
let
Joel?
them take the space, but
Thank
I
you,
think the
good.
decision to rotate going to be called
Streamcast
early.
win. What's good, shot? What's good, Swiper, me boy?
Ooh, look at Twist.
There's a lot of time here still to work with. And Twist is definitely accounting for a rotation point now as well. They decide to double up. But mid is not the answer. No, they go the long way around.
It's a good
That
call.
keeps
Yeah,
the
S1mple is
CTs
S1.
guessing.
It's a good call because it means that there's no information mid, which means they either have to completely forsake A, worried that they may still be lurking around the halls, or they have to retake B. But there's a kid available, so not too worried. There's a little bit more opportunity to play together and not isolate these two sites and two 1v1s. Well, sorry, 1v2s.
Shit, that button worked, chat. Okay, I can click a
Well,
clip button
one
now.
side is
Okay, good
clear.
to know.
And a bomb will be planted. So the question is, how will this retake go? There is a kit in the hand of Twist. So that at least is in their advantage with very little resources here for them to try and make it work. Just got to clear your corners, go in together and hope that you can make it work. But oof.
Body
All
clock.
right, bit of a damage already. Not quite a kill just yet, but that is a lot of information. And now a ring around the Rosie with footsteps on the back of the site. Currently, oh, they do
Taps are not looking prime.
They just
good prime taps. They have to at this point. It
Oh,
is
because of
their
the kit.
only win
Because of the
condition.
kit.
And not in time here for Nexa. And with that, it
W
is the
Botan
first round
gifted.
up on the board for Alliance.
It's
Yeah,
a
W.
lovely 4K from Nexa, but it's a very difficult one. They had a really nice crossfire established, losing that first sort of.
Another
promo
caster talking
is always
over
gonna be a
another
problem.
caster.
And lovely bodyguarding going on there from Boy, but
This is a welcome into the
yeah,
Trotty
BC
Yap
games
sesh.
A lot better of a pistol round. We sometimes see some quite hit and miss pistols from them, but
All right,
the
let me
fact that they
focus
find
up.
all 5 kills and a bomb
On the
plant
big
at
screen
least
today,
is
dude.
a
Mom,
good
get the
sign. It's gonna
camera.
allow them to force into this and make it a little bit more competitive. Try stump that alliance economy early on, but okay, there we go.
They did play each
Comes
other.
on out
That was
there,
in
burning
upper
alive.
bracket.
He's flashed
This
off
is
the
grand
angle. He's got
finals
one,
now.
and Era's there to back up as well. Smokes come out, and this is just going to make it so much harder. Boy, over the top, firing away, the smoke clears, and he gets to see even more than he could ever have dreamed of. Just S1mple left, and they're going to hunt him
Wait,
down.
that was a force.
And that was honestly just a straight up massacre.
That was a
But
force.
Vito as well there, helping a big chunk out to make them a bit weaker, slow them down, and all sort
Picture
of
PC.
pinch
Oni
them
did
into
drop
one
100.
corner.
That was last
So,
week.
Good stuff, good read, and
Yeah, no,
good
that was crazy
adaptation,
shit.
or the adaptation to
My
their
so my
scenario.
PC
And
is
that-
fixed. I need to go pick it up today.
Yeah, it is BC Games time to go back to the drawing
I
board
heard
a
you
bit.
liked casters,
Upgrade
bro.
the pistols
Yeah,
at
bro,
most, but
dude,
gotta save some
casters
cash
like
here for a next
on like
round,
wheels
but
of a chair, bro. That shit just
it
gets me
smells a lot
going.
like 3 rounds in a row here, at least a good potential for it.
Yeah.
Cody probably lost.
Lovely early mid control.
There was an
here.
issue with it?
Just
I don't know
to
yet.
Work with MP9 peaks on out. Avid with 1, Avid with 2. Everyone hops on over. And now S1mple hiding, waiting, has been spotted.
I don't
and
know.
taken down
They're
as such.
probably
And
they're
it
probably
has
gonna
been
tell me when I go
not
grab it.
flawless here for Alliance.
I mean, this is what you like to see when you're up against pistols, even with those being upgraded versions. And again, there was a lot of early utility to keep any scary.
BC got to start doing some. Got to start doing some damage, bro.
Deal with that in that.
They're just rocking with
scenario.
SMGs. You want to go?
Test is yet to come,
Word up.
there is
Yeah, no.
AKs
After stream today, I'll.
Anything like
I need to do like
a
2 things, and then we can go if you're done.
Curious to see what the game plan is going to be. I see a lot of
guess
early
like half of
aggression
that.
coming out.
Wait,
and
130K
there is
for
almost
what?
no one home. People are over towards red room and deep into middle, but no one is here
Like
on
4 to
B
8?
defending it. And with that, that
Could be a
should be an
2-0.
easy bomb plant. Wow, I say that. Ooh, front temps does burn. Gets tickled a bit by the fire. But so does the CT side currently. Trying to get through, Upi does fall. And that is now player advantage for BC game.
Yeah, there's no utility left now, but Nexa's gone all the way around the world. That's going to pull out so much of the attention. Boy's got one. Nexa has to just back away here, but looks like they have done just enough to force them off here. No way to get back into this. Going to go hunting for as much as they can, make this burn as much as possible, but they are not going to be able to walk away with a round here.
No, he's alive.
And
Oh, he's dead. I thought he was alive. I thought it was
there.
planted further away,
I was a little bit
but
worried that they expended all of
Kinda
their
planted
unit
towards
getting
it, man.
onto site there. That they had a single flash and a single Molotov for that post plant. But
reports
the
came out that
smokes
Simple's
just
making
delayed enough that it kept
130K a
them
month
bay
at
for
BC.
so long that by the time that they had any sort of vision into the bomb site, post plants could have been established. The rotate came over quickly, but there was no way really to get into that site. Nexa's wraparound was absolutely impeccable because it means that they feel so trapped into going to this that they can't really back out. They know they're getting pushed further into a site that's laden with traps.
So what is the response then going to be on the side of Alliance? Last time the miniature slipped through the cracks, and now
BC,
they
you need
to
you need a
be aware of
caster.
what they could be doing, predicting a sneak through the smoke. Without an opportunity granted, but another kill here lining up. It's currently BC game trying to have some of these individual plays that they hope to rely on. But they're currently not quite working out for the squad just yet.
No, they're not. And I think we got to sing the praises of Avid's flashes there. Both of them have monumental impact on players that they know may have managed to slip the net on the timings there.
Well, I heard as well from rumors that Simple was only there for till like
every single one
October or some shit.
Name stamped as an assist very firmly.
Or November or something, like till the end of the season, right?
45 seconds left on that clock. Gonna regroup. Only problem is there is a lot of CTs waiting on this side, and Twist is already expecting them to come around the corner. It's good for one, but the follow-up is there. Poi has his back, and this is what you like to see. This is a very solid read coming out of Alliance. It cleared.
Yes,
that
Apollo
middle part of the map
S1mple
out,
is playing.
that rotation. And boom, it's just waiting for them to knock on
This
the
is
door.
different from Alliance. Hold on.
And a
Hold on.
follow-up as well. Lovely stuff.
Can you figure out what the fuck's in
reads
my
have been
tooth,
so
chat?
good. They have been rotating so perfectly to counter this. BC Games haven't been too keen on... once they've got a site in mind, they haven't been eager to deter ever since that pistol. So, interested to see if we're going to see a little bit more of a push and pull between these sites. Not when they can't get mid control and the flashes are so good. And oh, look at that peek out. Double peek from Donut. Actually, both of them are going to down, and that's a bit of a problem. 2-player advantage, even more weapons picked up, upgraded. Here on the AWP here, having to play so passively, and they've probably got a little bit of an idea. They haven't cleared this far back, but the moment he drops down, it's going to be heard. Twist with one, Era with another, and they can start to whittle away these numbers, but no bullet in the chamber to deal there with prime taps. Avid hops on out for one, sprays away for the second, and now just S1mple left, and he's so far removed from the situation as to be untrue.
Oh, he's got to make a bit of noise here. Oh, and a smoke to follow it up. That's a good spray for the smoke. That gets the initial player. Now re-defuse. Oh, not quite though. He's not. Oh, he doesn't
1v2?
remember where exactly it is planted. That is so rough.
Was it playing a default?
Honestly, considering sort of the resources they had, it could have really gone either way.
Yeah, the opening picks went so well for them, and we talked a
When
lot
did Krasnell
about
start
this
playing for 500? Wait,
previously,
Krasnell's playing for
and in other
500?
series is their inability to convert opening
No,
picks.
no.
I think was
Line's
something that
not
was
sus.
a lot
Line's
of,
not
we
sus.
talked a lot about yesterday. Is that sometimes
They're good, but
early
they've been
fights
popping
they
off.
wouldn't be able to spiral
I'm
the
assuming
fight before
Krasnell
into
started
actual
playing for
victory, but
500
this
during.
time,
I think he might have got
difficult to
dropped
start
from
with. They
Inner
didn't have a
Circle
whole lot
because
of
Inner Circle
utility.
went
They
to
get a
go
good start,
rebuild
they do
their
a little
old
bit of
core
damage. They're calling a timeout
with
here, I think,
the old
nicely
G2 core
timed. It's starting
of
to slip away from
Hades,
them a little
Taz,
bit. Both of
Snacks.
these teams have ever so fractionally better T sides than CT sides here, so it's one of those that you want to get as many
Why
rounds
can't
on the board
BC
as
beat
possible,
Alliance?
knowing that you're ever so slightly weaker on that CT side, but you don't really want to leave it to chance.
I am hoping that the utility that BC Game got on their backs now is going to be making a difference. Because last round they got quite close, which is pure aggression.
Alliance got Era.
And individual picks. But
Era-
now
Era.
I feel that they need to really get the map control going because that is.
You don't want to
honestly where
rebuild
Alliance
core?
has been shining.
Want to help? Yeah,
Quite
yeah.
scary.
Well,
Ooh,
it's
through the smoke,
yes,
Koi makes
sort
it
of.
work.
So like, yeah, they want
Obviously, his
the
position
core.
is now
Maybe not want
compromised,
to
but they
rebuild the
keep
core, but they want to help
walking
give the
through
core.
it, giving him the smoke advantage. I mean, maybe they're not quite done with it yet.
Inner
They
Circle
will
is an
eventually
org
find Koi,
disband,
not
but like
after
yes and no.
there's a player advantage
But like that
secured.
team
There is
kind of
a lot
stays.
damage upon two of the remaining players for BC Game. This is far from an ideal start.
Yeah, so far from an ideal start as to be untrue here. Looking
Afternoon,
down
Jake.
the barrel of already losing at the half, and there's still, 5 more rounds
Simple's
to
chilling,
go.
dude. Simple's chilling. At least $40.
Yeah, I don't think.
Wait, so
much they
Taz
can
is
do
playing?
here. Couple
Yeah,
of flashes,
Apollo.
couple of bits of utility. Looks like they want to head towards mid, but they've got a whole waiting party there.
Until they can adjust
do
it
let
and
the
remake a
1v1s
different
be
core.
Isolated, but Avid is
They have to
going
form a new core.
dispatch of prime taps. And 2 players on this site just waiting to try and burst on out twist.
I don't think
Needs
so,
to be
Nyx.
careful. Dry Peak is going to get caught, and the footsteps heard. There's going to be an immediate swivel around there. Simple. His opponent's flashbang, but he can't quite dodge the bullets, and it is a lovely continue of this affair
when are they
from
playing?
Alliance. 6-1 up already.
Let me check.
I could already imagine a team comms there because that was a team
I thought I could
flash.
check Hades.
Which could have cost him his life, but it all worked out nicely in the end there. But again, I see this sort of pattern of a lot of
They're playing in one of the CCTs
individualism
coming up. They're
on
also
the
going to
PC game, going for these
Frag.
picks.
They're playing in
Not really
7.
there any sort of presence
Yeah,
to
yeah.
have someone back
Inner
you up.
Circle, Season 7 CCT,
And when it goes awry, you're
playoff
starting
invites.
off your mid-round
So
with one or
later,
2
once
players
playoff
down.
hits, the roster will be
It's
Hades,
been
Kyler,
deemed a
Key,
very,
Snacks,
very
and
tough
Taz.
job to come back from that. Ooh, on the flip side now, though, Alliance is very keen to show some aggression. Did not quite go too well, but there has been a trade back with prime taps also being quite low. Twist, who has been quite keen
Hello,
on
guys.
going deep here towards
Good morning, Chefin.
B main. You might want to do the same thing again.
Potentially. Got to be so careful, though, not to overextend here. Oh, Simple spotted a shoulder,
saw
but he
him.
wasn't quite scoped in.
He saw him.
Casanito in the meantime as well.
Okay, he did see
the
him.
adjustment. We talked about it. If Simple is anywhere near as on form as yesterday, he's going to need to be to right the wrongs of their previous match. But
Sure, today. Yeah, they know they're
now
both
an
there.
opportunity, an empty site, and I think potentially for Alliance here, you might just want to hold on. It's a 2v3 and you've got money in the bank, but you're just so far away that there's just too much to do, no utility to do it. Hold on to this. It's not worth losing.
With the also in play, that's a FT investment.
Good round.
Still going to be clearing out though. Make sure not to get hunted, but
Good round.
Casanito might
that was a-
find Era. If he goes hunting,
be.
could potentially. Actually, I think maybe the pull to back away.
Do I think
Uga's
Nokraz is
found
cheating?
Enough of a space here to work with. A nice defensive
I like
position.
hopped in
Isn't
his
it?
stream
Maybe try
yesterday, but it
slowly
was like
cruise
he only
it
played
over,
like
but that
4
cross can be
rounds while I
quite
was in there, and then he was
perilous.
just shooting in deathmatch. I don't.
Everyone should
So
be.
now that we saw We saw some adaptations.
I don't fully
here
know
from
yet.
BC Games, so they were
But, like,
expecting that B main push.
Math just
which
isn't
Chris has been
mathing.
doing quite a couple of rounds already. And
No
I mean,
Cries
he's been
has
sort of granted that space, so I
1,100
get that
Face
he
It
wants to
games,
see if it can be exploited again.
which is not a
only
lot.
S1mple was waiting.
He's 18 with
disciplined and
15k
without a
hours.
free kill to pick up.
Played Source for
and,
100
you know,
hours.
You have then information that they are eager to push.
So okay,
that
he's
maybe
played
that
the
is
same
a
amount of
sole
time as
player,
Donk
and
with the
from
same
there
age
on
as
out,
Donk, but
that
like
bomb side was
1,100
eventually
face it
cleared.
pugs is.
So they have found
Math
another round here
math
for
is
the
not
game,
mathing.
but
Whether
ultimately,
he's
you want to find a couple more to
if he's
try and
not
put
if
together
he's
as much as
not cheating,
possible.
I don't think he is no Cries.
Yeah,
I
four
think
more
he had a
opportunities to
different
close the
alias
gap,
that he went
or
under
potentially for
before.
Alliance to extend the lead here.
Do you think he's an old account that got
They've got
banned?
the money
It
to
has
do
to
so,
be
at least
something.
for now. Upe,
Oh, that makes
the
me
sole
happy. Let's
player
get
on
rid of
this
Page.
site, gonna have to step up in a big way. Throws the Molotov. It's a second too late. They are just gonna completely disrespect it, and he's completely cut off from this wild, frantic spray. He gets one and gets that out alive as well. More importantly,
CIS and
it's all good
NA.
for his
Curious
teammates.
as to
Retake
why.
can go through. S1mple, so good for the
I don't know.
first, and now spraying away. Smoke goes back out, and everyone can just tuck on in, and that's gonna make them so hard. To
Apollo,
weasel
you're
out there,
saying it
especially
was.
with no one already going through. Now
Are you
they're
talking about
sending
Goku?
Twist, but I can't help but feel too little, too late.
Magic's won in
It's
No
still
Cries
a
stream
4-on-4.
yesterday.
There is time left, but as the time does continue to tick, it becomes
Let's go, Fuzzy.
instantly harder. Twist loses his life, Upe is low, and they have no choice but to fall back. And
Another
this is
actual
more
AI exec.
the BC game that reminded me of yesterday. These explosive pushes with the squad as a whole.
Well, Gokushima also
really
went through
relying on
his
your
stream
firepower
yesterday
here,
too.
and that
The
is where
actual,
BC game
yeah,
tends
the
to shine.
actual.
So I like
I thought
this, you know,
Gokushima
just a
was
full-on
CIS now.
execute, shut them out of the site, go for trades, and boom, you have a recipe for some magic. So,
Maybe soon. I
third
think
round
he
now
is.
found a lovely consecutive
Oh, maybe
round
not.
as well,
He was on 4s.
and slowly finding their form a bit here in this first half.
I think it's also, we talked a little bit about
No, he's,
adaptations to
Gokushima's
what they're
from
facing.
Russia.
Is yesterday on train we saw that on the T side that their opponents ESC were never
No,
going
you're good, you're good,
to
you're good.
that B site.
Same
So
colors
when it
on
was
the
their
flag, bro.
turn,
It's like the
and they were
same
like,
thing.
oh,
Come
well,
on.
they were really weak at even heading that way on T side. Let's have a little bit of a nosy that way, a little bit more on our opportunity. And they were finding so much success with it here. Every time they've hit A, they've essentially taken the site with little to no pushback whatsoever. So they've realized there's a little bit of a weakness. So they're keeping it fresh. They're not heading every single round, but they're doing it sparingly enough that they know that there's not been enough opportunity for them to really start reinforcing that A site. They haven't gone there enough and lost there enough that they've started putting, maybe 2 players more diligently. They're just leaving it 1 player there, and that player, is falling back so quickly at the first sign of danger. So there's small little things coming in that are going to be good to see. Whether Alliance are particularly eager to change that up will remain to be seen, but with an immediate run into Donut, looks like they might have got a little bit suspicious here.
So what will the response be? I see Twist again.
Bodhi banned
In
Bodhi.
quite an aggro position over
Clutch.
towards B. Will pull back a bit.
Are there major quals, or can they get through VRS? It's
Not
only VRS
overly
only.
keen enough to.
But
completely go for
lands
this.
lands
Maybe
are a
on the back of
lot.
Flash,
So
they
I
could
made a
try
post on
something,
Twitter
but
yesterday about all the
instead it's going to
lands
be
that are
BC
inside the
Game,
tier
who is
2
gonna
factor,
be
especially well,
applying a bit of
mainly
pressure.
towards the
It's
NA
still already raining,
teams and stuff.
which
But
causes already one
some of
player
them being
to come
EU
over,
events.
So mid is abandoned, but doesn't quite matter. It is BC Game who is looking to commit, and so far is getting punished. It's a 2-for-1 here.
Nick Franny coming in with the primer.
Then
Oh,
what
I
will
also
happen?
did
We
it, Kelly.
already
Did
see
did I say
C2
W
side is
Botan
clearing
for
out
the
middle.
gifted?
There's a
I think I
lot
said
of
thank you
information.
Botan
They
for
know
the gifted as
exactly
well
where
earlier.
they
I
are.
hope I did.
And BC Game is about to get pincered.
Where are all my Nexa fans
Lovely
at?
shot there from Era and Casanito.
W Sexa.
There's nothing really you can do. Run from behind.
Although
as
right
you
now
said,
it's kind of
Prince
just
closes in
W
with
Alliance,
spray.
bro. Alliance are
Okay,
frying.
with the final pick. And there's them winning at the half, regardless of how these last couple of rounds go. There's an opportunity to really extend this lead, which would be nice to see.
Someone said,
especially
when does S1mple
given
play?
that Alliance's pistol stats seem to reflect a little bit more positively.
Apollo
Could
with the
be a
gifted a
worry
S1mple?
if they get any more success on this half and then start the second half particularly strongly.
Did I see this clip? No, 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 no.
Oof. And he already loses his life. But there is a trade to come through. Poi will fall, and, well, the pushers...
I've watched something like that before, though.
Like that they do this with two
I've casted
players
over
in
something
comparison
like
to just
that.
leaving Twist to do this slowly. They're going aggressive, they get early control. And even though the bomb is
Why did
about to
stream
exit
elements just
over
spam
on
17
A,
times that
got
it's a hype train?
large members or numbers advantage here. You can see sort
I might
of
have a
the
setting wrong.
anxiety on the side of BC Game. There's a lot more angles to clear out. You know they're slowly pincer-ringing the longer the round goes on.
Because there
They
is
do
one.
manage to plant that bomb though. But with S1mple tagged and Prime Tap's taken out, it is only waiting for the seconds to pass by. And with that, it is
Bowtine
also
coming in with 6 gifted.
secured.
Yeah, I think the retakes have been a little bit shaky at times from Alliance during this series, but that's only really been
6.
when the smokes have been at play. The smokes have been what have been causing them huge monumental
Appreciate you,
issues.
Bowtine.
They lack those, they lack any ability, and Alliance just want to run in and take the fights and seem to be unstoppable in that
Mafia done
sort of
end, bro.
capacity. Now, one final round
Bro,
of
Kia
the
Sense.
half, 9-3. We talk about, you know, the Zonix law of M12.
End of September.
4-8. Either isn't the most amazing start for BC Games, but a window of opportunity, just a leg up would be nice, but the buy is a little bit here and there. A couple of Galils in the mix you never like to see. A couple of opening picks could upgrade them swiftly, but they're not going to be given these fights.
Currently stalled by
Oh,
Incendiary.
yeah.
Ooh, getting sprayed through the wall. I mean, when you make a lot of noise, you can expect players to be ready for you
Shouldn't be
to fight
retake.
and try and hang on up close. But they deal with that pretty swiftly. And with
They have
that,
2
it's only
smokes.
3
They need to
CTs
smoke a ramp
remaining.
to go in. S1mple
couple
got
of
1.
knee damage left and right. But the kills do reign in favor of the T's. It's only Upe that is left. I mean, it needs a miracle here, but it is not going to happen. And we end here with 4-8.
Dude, that's a good half for Alliance. They're about to sell you a potion. Do you want to buy a potion? How do you say vamos in Swedish? I almost just said vamos, but that would be not Swedish. Mini! Just have the friendly. He definitely sell you a potion? Dude, I'd sell a potion. What type of potion you looking for, bro? I got you. How to say vamos in Swedish? Let's go. Oh, that's in English. Okay. Wait, can I? What if? Oh, that. Wait. Wait. Is vamos Swedish? Wait. English. Hold on.
Vamos.
Vamos. No, that's Swedish. Wait. Let's go. Oh, no.
Släpper taget.
Slapper target.
Släpper taget.
Slapper target. W slapper target, boys. Yeah. It's literally slapper target. Slapper with the dots on the A, dude.
S1mple tvättas gratis vinst.
Yes, chat. Yes. Do you know, chat? Any knowers? Who knows what that wins? Take a guess. Take a guess. You know? What is it? That's hype? It's hype. You're banned chefing. There are little Swedes in here, kind of cheating. Hey, bro, no, dude. You know what? You want me to slap or what? Slap or target, bro. All right, chat. Is simple good? Question mark.
Är S1mple bra?
RS simple bra.
Welcome back. That break felt like an eternity with the action being so high stakes, so high impact right now. And straight back into the game we go. 4-8 is where we left off. It's where we're going to pick you guys back up here. A pistol round would
W
be
hype train
everything
success.
and more for BC Games right now.
Oh, they're going quick into middle. I mean, they get spotted, but at the same time, it is currently Alliance that are getting all the kills.
Appreciate the gifteds and the subs.
Quite an empty bomb side, but there's only currently one defender here. Prime taps just awaiting. I mean, he gets the planter, but it is so hard to stay alive when there are so many T's surrounding you. Now, Era is also coming in from behind.
Knife.
Oh,
almost overcooked. Almost
it was
overcooked.
like he heard you through the screen.
Just a shiver down his spine, and he knew that.
Like I got
What was the thing again? Slap or what?
Going up my back.
Hold
yeah.
on.
But with that, it is a 9th round secured. The gap continues to be quite
Släpper
large.
taget.
Slepper target.
Rough, you know, for BC Game kicking things off on CT side. This is where you want to make your shot. It is their map pick as well.
Which isn't right. No, it's
Now,
right. It's
at
Swedish.
most, it's sort of an upgraded pistol here for them to work with, and most likely it's going to be double digits
About
for Alliance up next.
all they can afford if they want to buy into the next. So it's going to be an interesting one. I like that they're getting a little bit aggressive over towards B. If anything, the information that nobody's there will give them a leg up in rotating pretty quickly.
Oh, I thought Nexus. Oh, Nexus is rotating off A right now. He's inside of Temple.
He's going to push through it and take that space, just waiting the red room push.
He banned chefing in
There it is.
Sweden.
Wolford steps her around the corner, very snazzy, but it's going to have to deal with a little bit more there. Upe pushing on forward, spots one player, takes them on out. There's still another player hiding in cave right now. Casanito being a distraction, hoping that they don't spot next, that they don't realize that he's there. But unfortunately, Upe is not going to let anyone slip through his fingers.
Bonhefen!
Double digits secured. And
Bonhefen!
like they broke a sweat.
Oh, not at all. I mean, this is how you want to be dealing with pistols. Just make it nice, quick, and easy.
Bonhefen.
And go next.
BC can't
Which is also
compete.
what
Zach,
Game
BC
doing,
is
because now
struggling.
They have a round with resources on
I
board.
think
Maybe
that's
still
an
not the
understatement
most
right
that
now.
they would like. You know,
Chef and
still wanna
slapper
see
ban.
an up out on Simple, have him shine, but you know, economy's not quite in their favor just yet. They need to win a couple of rounds in order to get to that point.
Oh, that's a great AG actually,
But
Loverman.
yeah, the time will continue to tick, and oh, that is
They got a
rough.
kill. They threw two.
Utility damage coming through. Poi also almost falls. That is not the start you want to be having if you are Alliance.
No, it's not. We talked a lot, and we sung a lot of praise of the Alliance flashes last half, and now I think it's time that we sing a little bit of praise for the BC Games HEs. Now, there's only one left available, but a couple of these players quite low. It would not be beyond the realms of possibility, especially with Poi looking as unhealthy as... You know, he could be hit in the face by a smoke and he's dead, but... Here he goes, having a little bit of a low HP. That's when the adrenaline is pumping. Casanito isn't going to be cleared out. So Era falls now to, well, one in a very smidge of health there. He's not going to be cleared. There it is. A little bit of trigger discipline. Not going to hear any other footsteps to work off of. Limits this now to a 2 versus 3 prime touch. Not sure where to look. That bomb, however, is dropped in the most unfortunate of locations. Going to be very difficult to retrieve, especially with no real map control to speak of, and pushing forward through the smoke. They're not got a flash or anything for it, and there it is, the spray down for both.
They're just hoping to make the best work.
They got one AK
utility, which is honestly the best you can do in that scenario. But as you said, it was dropped in
Wait, 10 gifted and we banned Chefin? Hold on.
Did a front flip there. Poi dropped the bomb.
Prime sub for my goat.
Front flip.
True.
pros and cons, right? Swings and roundabouts.
Andrew, I see you said that, and I
into
see
this,
you with the
buy
thing,
is
but it
not
didn't
gonna
show
be
it in the filter, or it didn't
amazing
show it in
here for Alliance.
the
It's a little
thing.
bit to work
W
with, a couple of
primer.
opening picks. They
I didn't
might
see it
be able to
go
scoop up
in,
some
but
weapons.
you are subbed.
It's like a heavy,
So
aggressive assault.
Source,
on
I
mid
trust
here.
you, bro.
Casamito taking so much space. Flash to go over the top is not going to find him. They're both going to run out into him, but Upe gets one. It's a short-lived victory.
Trades.
Twist hoping to avenge his teammates, but
Can't.
already dipped away, hidden in the smoke. They're not content with that as an answer, though. Trying to peek out, find Nexer. It's such a scrappy fight, but Twist's
A
gonna
is
put
free.
his
Oh
fist
shit.
in his
Avid
face.
is CT right now.
Nade, we said HE nades for BC
Oh,
games
near
are
CT.
so good. There's another pick already found. The bomb site falls. S1mple hiding, waiting, gonna be able to catch. Oh, not gonna be able to catch Avid out. That is a lovely shot to find two
Avid,
versus
not Avid,
two.
chat. Come on.
And bombs down for them. Footsteps heard, but Anzu just so hot on the trigger here. Avid has to tuck away. Awkward angle to try fight this from now. And there's a smoke available. Smoke goes over towards him here. He's going to have no way of getting back into this fight. But all he's got to do is whittle down the time. But there is a kit.
Wait, Prime Tap's still
on
holding
Anzu.
Temple.
It's going to get tapped and he's going to be very worried. Spots the first player, but he knows that can't possibly be the player.
Wait,
that he
wait.
saw. There's the defuser. Spray wild. Can't quite find the defuser. Oh, and it's another ninja defuse.
What?
Oh my lord, that was scary. I honestly was a bit worried there for BC game because I thought, why not deploy that smoke earlier? You could have.
Homie's in the
saved your
Matrix!
second teammate and fought that together. But in the end, I guess the smoke still did the trick. And I managed to get away with it, but it took quite a toll on them economy-wise.
Bro,
and there's still a
what?
lot of making up to do. So, curious to see what the impact is going to be going forward. Now, at least sort of the economy on the flip side has been quite broken. It is Avid with
Yeah,
an AK,
that's
but the rest is going to be
a
struggling
huge round
quite
for
a lot
BC to
more.
win. They saved
Yeah.
nothing, but huge round for them
yeah.
to pull off.
But I mean, but you know the age-old adage. I'll get there. Pros don't fake. You know,
True, very true.
they had a defuse kit. They could just stick it. Why not? You know.
Adage.
I mean, it was honestly maybe the one win condition there that they needed.
A misspelling of adage is
Sometimes gotta go
short,
for it.
memorable saying, expression,
make
a
it happen
widely
now.
accepted truth
New
or
round, new
common
chances.
observation.
The line's certainly at quite the disadvantage
Adage.
here.
Chat,
So
put
far,
that in,
just taking it
write
nice
that down.
and easy. They don't have a lot of resources for utility. The smokes that they've had, they've already deployed them to maybe cause sort of confusion as to what the game plan is going to be, and that they might maybe have more resources than it is actually true.
Yeah, that one smoke already expended. They didn't get too much map control off the back of it, and I don't think the confusion tactics worked at all against BC game. Andu spots a little bit of commotion, decides actually just to back away there. It's not worth the early fight or the risk of losing that opening duel. Era's taken so much space, and
The
they've been
triple
given
sec.
so much respect here, but they know that they're just against pistols. They know that there's no reason. Oh, the
Ooh.
three-person boost over the top of the site, but the issue is no one's
Prime
showing
Tabs was
themselves.
peeking.
Andu, ooh, head spotted, probably very confused about where he died to. There's the first prime taps. Ooh, spots a lot of heads, can warn
S1mple should
They're
farm.
not going to clear him out. He gets one, he sprays down
Yeah.
for the second, and between the two of them, they crunch down on
Never
this
picked up a
fast-paced
rifle.
assault. Avid, the last player left alive,
Should've
desperately
planted.
trying to
Should've
bait somebody
planted.
out here, but knows just needs to get the bomb down. At least it's money. At least it's trying to put a little bit of a timer over their head. Has a weapon in his hands, but unfortunately, Nexa takes his head clean off his shoulders.
I mean, it almost got too close for comfort. It was that.
I know,
S1mple had to
Andrew, I
spray
saw
down,
that.
and
What's
he
good,
has
like?
left uncleared
The
for
triple
quite
was
a while.
sexy.
They clear him out.
Could get the
Different round.
yeah.
Very
Eventually,
inaccurate, while sliding in
but-
dead person on the
In my
headshot.
opinion, it took maybe a little
For
bit too long.
never seen that
Three
boost.
people
The
looking
boost
one
isn't as
direction,
often
that's
nowadays
why
on a
the rifle
triple
being one of
because
them.
you start to slide, so
Like,
you have to.
ideally, you leave two pistol players to go and charge, and then the.
I think
rifle
it's
has to clear out
when
the
you go
other corners.
onto the triple, you have
Maybe a
to
bit of
stand on that third
miscommunication, maybe
person's
just
head and
this was
then
meant to be the game
hold
plan.
to pull away
They
from the
got
further
close,
side you're
not
on,
quite
and then
close
you have to be
enough to
against
make
the
that round
wall
work,
so you
but
don't
the
slide
fact
off.
that
Dude,
all
it's some
rifles
weird
across
shit,
the
bro.
table,
I still don't
Alright,
understand
well,
how
the
it works.
chance.
I still don't understand how it works, but it's a thing.
Now the chance, indeed.
I know you can do it on
New
overpass
day,
because
new
you
round.
can stick
Snow
in
goes
certain
out
like
over towards
corners.
A, and it's gonna keep all of these BC game players safe for now. Aren't just taking so much space there, and actually it's meant that Avid's just going to go and meet up with his team. Unfortunately, with 3 players over towards B and no information mid, they're going to have to be careful
They got
when
banned
they
for
clear
it?
out mid here if they choose to rotate, which is going to be precious seconds that it buys. But actually, the stall here on this A site has been magnificent.
Yeah, it scared them actually.
Wait, what
'cause
event did they get
had
banned from?
The setup to go for it, but once they, you know, were delayed, they were like, you know, this is not worth. Let's fall back and see what we can do. Now it's 2 for 1 here over towards middle. Player towards Red Room falls as well as short. Now Casanito falls towards A, and it's becoming a bit of a slaughter fest. Alliance is very quick on that trigger, leaving just Prime Tabs by himself all the way across the map. And with very little funds, there's nothing he can do but to try and hang on for dear life here.
Should be able to. None of these players really have enough economy to want to go hunting. There'll be a little bit of a poke and prod as they find and clear themselves an exit path. Actually, looks like Poi's having a bit more of a nosy, but they won't go too far. I got worried for a couple of reasons in that round. Is that they had next to no map control for a lot of that. And they ended up, you know, everywhere they went, they ended up facing so much resistance and having to be so fluid going back and forth.
BC Gaming Kryptonite.
But actually, the fact that they just managed to leave somebody behind spawn, give themselves a little bit of a rotate buffer, worry about...
Bro, I clicked his name, bro, and I'm like trying to read it back.
Also to go for this. There's been a lot of not clearing going on.
He's been timed out, warned 2 times in the past.
Might need tightening up
all
just
in
a
one
little
day.
bit. Sometimes it's one of those things that just slips your
Could
mind.
catch a follow.
You know,
I was trying to
S1mple
read
might
him,
be
bro.
hiding in a little bit of a
I don't know what he was trying to
somebody
say,
might be on the
dude.
left-hand side, even if it seems
That's
a
good,
little
Slice.
improbable. When time's getting a little bit
Oh,
lower, that can
today's
really
the
blow your
co
mind.
stream.
A
Today's
situation like that,
today's the
maybe
vibe
not as
stream.
much the case. Money not doing so hot right now for BC Games. They've really got an option on their hands here. It's force something together, cobble something kind of weak and, dare I say, pathetic together for this round. It'll be
Chefin.
utility.
Chefin, I talked with Joel about it, Chefin. You want to be a Discord mod?
As much as they can in this
so then you don't have to add Joel
fight
whenever some bot goes into the
Wow.
Discord.
Looks like a decision has been made. It's going to be the force here.
It's not a good
Some G's and 4s. I mean, no, it is far from ideal, as you already
Can
said.
I ban David there?
You gotta do something here, and I think
Wait.
with how this game honestly has been
We
going,
might need
like,
a separate role for
rounds were
Chefin.
close on the side of BC Game, and it could have maybe pulled a couple more in their favor. So
Just
they have
give
faith
Chefin the
that
role
they
of
can
Chefin.
turn this around even with a lesser buy. Maybe the safest scenario, because if not, it's going to be over either way.
With how much they flirt in here?
So
Oh,
I do
100%.
see the reason as to why they want to fight now.
I can see the reason, but I'm very worried about it. I think that a call had to be made. If they lose this round, it's not going to be too hot. But Prime Tabs, I mean, putting any doubt that I had to bed instantly, has Nexa there as a bodyguard, so they can both escape safely. Era's going to be doing their due diligence to clear out these closer angles. Nobody's still hanging around. They've vacated site. And actually, with so much mid-control, they can call players back now.
Mini.
No immediate danger and reinforce
Mini.
sites. Era's got
What?
one.
Slapper, chat,
Molotov
slapper
goes
what?
up onto the top. No one's there anymore. They're not going to hear a drop down either, though.
Chat,
Gotta
slash.
pull back, yeah.
Yeah,
Not looking
Minnie,
to
does
commit.
what Chefin say means let's go? Slapper target?
So what is the approach going to be? Because they do leave a player behind, maybe expecting a push to come through A, which we've seen happen on B, for example.
Okay,
in late round, if
computer,
they
like,
clear
what
out
the
a
fuck?
site.
It means let's
And
go!
rotate.
Dude, Swedish confirmed,
But
chat.
you do have a player disadvantage here if you are Alliance.
These
The risk going in with this just to, and well, he is trying to, but S1mple is holding his ground. Not quite for a second, but the trade is immediately there. It's just Era now,
Save.
13
No,
HP,
save. You
and
shouldn't peek. Yeah, 20
honestly-
seconds. Look at the economy.
I think he can be lucky if he manages to stay
You're
alive.
still safe.
But
You're still
actually
safe.
will be able
That
to
was,
do
yeah.
So gets the kill and is
No
falling
time.
back.
Slapper target, dude.
Bomb's on the other side of the map, and actually, I think Prime Tap's here. Ooh, lovely shot, but 7
okay.
seconds. Can't find the kill, can't find the bomb. And actually, you know what? I will put my hands up, take back everything I said. The really weak buy gets it done, and it's the umps, it's the MP9s that really are successful here. I think, and huge kudos to the observer here, pointed out the AK that had been dropped earlier in the round that they go back and find. I think maybe a little bit
Bet
of
you're
a,
gonna-
sort of they hop on up to the
Who's
boost
cool?
and
Who
then
is
find
cool?
it and go, ooh, actually that's a nice little bit of a surprise, but
Minnie, I don't know what that means.
timeout called because now
Sometimes
there's a
you scare
little
me
bit
with
of a
those.
worry for them. Their finances looking potentially mortal here.
Ban Minnie. Oh, David. Oh, you're playing a risky
please,
game.
Simple, do not sell this
David, you
weapon.
remember where that VIP badge came
God,
from?
well,
Oh, how the mighty
Yesterday we
have
were
fallen.
excited for a shotgun, and it didn't quite pay off with that.
He's
that
gone from the
person dying
AWP
in
to the
first 10
pocket
seconds.
AWP. Or is it a pocket
I mean,
AWP? Just
I actually do remember that quite vaguely. It was on Nuke, and Minnie
Yes.
redeemed a VIP to give to you on Nuke.
close
I don't know who the fuck was
range
playing,
machine.
but I
That's
know
what
it was
we call
Nuke.
it.
if they want money, it is a cash farmer.
Absolutely. I mean, he's been playing close range over.
That was so
towards
nice.
B,
I
so
know,
can
Minnie.
see
What
it.
happened?
Well,
Issue
so
is
far
if they don't
tucking
go B.
himself into cheater. Casanito is going in aggressive, good for a kill. He knows there's a second. So maybe it will eventually be time to shine for Simple and actually
Wait.
just looking to play up close.
No,
just
wait.
jiggling
No,
around the
it's not
corner.
time for
Can't
Simple.
get
It's time
too
for
aggressive
Prime
if
Tabs
then
to
you have
lock
a long
in.
range battle ahead of you.
Alongside Sexa.
My patient.
Oh shit, that's a lot
might
of
be
damage.
rewarded. Now, on the flip side of the map, Prime Taps is maybe in a bit of trouble. Was actually keen to go for a fight, but he gets upset, gets caught on the edge of the smoke, and with that, the
Oh,
lead
already
will
crossed
be
CT.
greater on the side of Alliance. But Upe does fall. Nexa has actually a good position.
Red room,
He
red
can
room, red room,
see
red
on
room.
Out, and if he gets that kill,
Oh shit.
oh, but he won't. That it can
He wins
really
these.
greatly cost PC Game. I mean, he is by himself.
Wins these.
It
Wait,
depends on
wait,
what
wait,
the
but
decision
Alliance
will
don't
be
know-
for Alliance, honestly,
They have A.
because
You've got all of
I'm not sure if they have spotted Simple.
Yeah, they
should
don't know. They don't know.
that he is the B player.
He's been on B the whole time, and they've cleared out all of A, but this bomb still isn't any closer to getting.
It's gonna go A
Is
main. It's gonna go A main.
Anxious.
Yeah,
Is
yeah, yeah.
very much thinking that Simple is going to be behind them, and I mean, I would be scared as well if I was playing up against Simple.
I
he
want
is a player that would like to get in your head.
Yeah, I want to get a move on. Like, I know that they've got opportunity. They're leaving this really close.
I mean, 10 seconds. No,
They've got 10 they should be fine, but it's just an unnecessarily long time to wait.
yeah, but this
Simple
this
wins these,
really
dude.
shows sort of like the little demons inside their own heads, you know, that they are currently fighting. It's
I'm
not
kidding.
even simple. There's no immediate danger, but it's just the thought of what this man can do 1v3 that is stalling them for so long and making them, well,
If only they
All
knew
in.
what weapon he actually had, because I don't think he got spotted or heard that entire
No,
time.
no, he
Because you're
didn't.
saying that there's so, you know, I think you would be though. 1v3 versus the
Yeah,
gods
yeah.
of Counter Strike. You're like, oh god, he could pull this off. He's done this so many times. But what you don't see is that he sat in excavation with an XM.
yeah. Yeah, to us it looked a little silly, but I get their understanding. Like, it was especially, you know, certain players were low, they were all kind of
Yeah.
spread apart, and that the bomb essentially was by himself. So I get they took their time,
Or Bozo later
making sure that it was
chefing.
all clear.
Oh, he's alive.
I'm so confused why they thought
Came
there
out
was
of the
still a
grave.
player in cave though, because they had somebody over in CT and they'd cleared the whole of A site, but still at the end they molly in towards cave.
Yeah, I am not
Paranoid, you know,
Maybe
it's simple. They're just
they
Hi,
haven't
Minnie.
cleared, yeah,
Have a
I
good
mean,
day.
That was very clear
Tragedy
from how
Coops.
that round was played out. But you know, we got a new round.
Is
and
this
they
comebackable?
are up on 12 as we speak, so they only need one more to finish off this very first map and to
That's a
upset
rifle.
them. Because it is BC
He's not gonna
Games
grab the
map
rifle.
pick after all. So far, though, a good start on the CT side, even with them having lesser weapons.
and they've not been able to recover that one weapon that they just took down. And there you can see actually Ira's passing it on back to make
they
sure
know-
they
they know.
can't get their grubby mitts on it.
I like that. That is very smart. Still though, you are player down and it's gonna be a calculated play here, I assume. You have your resources still left, some smokes, mollies that are gonna be deployed now. Oh, well, Prime Temps is not quite caught in the fire, actually. He is tucked inside.
I think we go
but
map
they
2
are
here.
getting caught by the bullet firing. So far, so good. There's good damage up on S1mple on the rifle as well. He might get boosted over the smoke.
Casanito here.
Oh, he's seen.
Oh, he's been sensed. He's been taken down.
Overcooked. No kid on them right now either.
Well, the timer will continue to tick. The pressure is on, and there is not a lot here to work with.
No
for
one's peeking
BC
shit.
Game. The map could slip out of their hands at any second. S1mple desperately trying to hang on with a spray, but it is not connecting. And with that, it is Alliance who is taking home map number 1.
Chat channel point prediction paid out.
And their opponent's
Alliance.
map pick, mind you,
Alliance winning map 1.
is a nice one to be kicking us off with. Going onto their own map is quite nice. It's a little bit more of a battle than
That was
we
BC's
saw
map
in
pick?
either of the maps during their first series, which is a nice improvement to see from BC Game. But also, it does worry me a little bit that it felt
Holy
that especially
slapper
in that
target
first map, there was
Alliance.
such a stark contrast between these two teams.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, it was really the beginning where a lot of the moves were made and the difference could be
W
was
leg.
felt.
Chat channel point prediction is
I mean, still
open. You
props
guys
to
want to
BC
put some
Game
channel
because
points on the
in
line
end, I
for
felt like
map
it was
2.
close. Even on these lesser buys, they really showed their worth. But yeah, it's probably not the result that they were hoping
Really, Shep?
for. Though, I will have to admit, it was definitely a lot better than what we saw
Green
on
CS is
Dust 2
back.
last time.
Yeah, we
NCS
didn't really get to
cooking.
see S1mple with the orb a whole lot during this. It's ancient, it can be understandable, but the result there, as you can see, 13-8. Point up there to Alliance in this grand final. However, we are going to go get the next map ready. We're going to get you guys a little bit of a break so you can go refill your drinks, go get some more snacks. This is going to be an absolutely all-out finals, and we'll see you guys very soon for map number 2.
Chat channel point prediction is up for map 2. We got some downtime while we wait for Inferno. Which is Alliance map pick. We got some time, so we can sit. We can talk. I'll turn the volume down so we can just we can yap a little bit. We can talk VRS if you guys want. We can talk about literally anything coming up. I'm at Tired Nip roster at I am Dallas 2023. I made them sign a $5 bill and say I got a 5 on it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Talk about Sweden, dude. I mean, shit, bro. Sweden CS is alive. W Sweden. I don't know what else to say about Sweden right now. Actually, now that I think about it, it was used to answer if device was coming back. Oh, and said no comment. Enchant BC makes the major? No, there's actually no chance for BC to make the major right now because they're not going to any LAN events, which help drastically with VRS. So if they were to make major, it wouldn't be this one coming up. It would have to be next year. They don't have a chance to make the current one. Dog leaving Spirit? I mean, I don't know if he's leaving right now, but I mean, maybe he'll look at options. I mean, from what it said, right, he was looking to learn English more to maybe be on a different roster. Maybe especially after seeing the success from people from like going into other regions, dude. Yeah, let's try VRS. So when will the schedule get posted for the LANs? Wait, which schedule for what LANs? Because like the schedule technically for LANs right now are out. Like you can check LAN events on like Liquipedia. The thing is you'll have to know a lot about it, or more about it, I guess. I did, that's why I made my Twitter post, right? But like other LANs that technically can be in effect for VRS Not only are the ones listed, the ones I listed are where NA teams will be attending, or not just NA, America's teams will be attending for LANs. Also LAN to LAN, number 3 will count towards VRS, towards the major. Well, that's defrag's online for OC. Yeah, basically yeah, no, actually what I posted, that's like it for LAN events actually. What the fuck? I thought there was more. Yeah, so basically my Twitter post, the only thing I didn't put into the pool that's technically a LAN is LAN to LAN actually. Oh, and ESN Fall Showdown 2025, which is in Ulaanbaatar, so that would be more than likely for like for Asian teams. Frag Oktoberfest, I don't see any schedule. Yeah, Frag Oktoberfest, it ends on the 5th and the deadline's the 6th for the major. Charlie, do I think Alliance has his radar? Probably not, no. I mean, unless some crazy shit came out about it, I don't really know. I mean, Alliance has been doing pretty decent. They've been more on the come up as of recent. Maybe things just started to click. Alliance was never a terrible team though. When will they publish schedule for round 1 matchups? There's technically like, I think there's unofficial frag bracket, but the official one normally comes out a week before the event, I think. So sometime later this week. Oh, Bonamont's here. Winner of the call on Sunday hasn't decided if they want to attend yet. Oh, okay. W Bonamont, thank you. And Bonamont is with Frag, so he would know more than me. It's been around since at least first major. They've been around for a long time. Their deadline is tonight at midnight, so schedule would be out tomorrow. W. So keep an eye out, chat, on Frag bracket then. Bonamont, you're gonna be? I'm assuming you're gonna be at Blocktoberfest. I'm happy local tourneys are getting more love. They, especially right now because of the VRS, I don't want to say implications, but VRS situation. 50-50, I technically resigned. Oh shit. Oh, okay. I did not know that. How you feel about Twist to Phase? I don't see a true problem. I think that's probably decent for Phase. It just leaves question marks lying around Liquid's head. No stuff, but we aren't. Got you. No worries, Bonamont. I hope everything's going okay though, with the IRL stuff. Trust me, I get it. Some shit can blow a bag of dicks, and it sucks ass. Chat, channel point prediction is open for map 2 still. We have 18,000 channel points on Alliance, 15,000 on BC. Okay, we're at chat's leaning towards Alliance after that first one. On it, Liquid will pursue Klim in the near. You think they'll pursue Klim in the near future? You think so? Does anyone know if there's any good LAN events in Colorado? I've wanted to go watch some IRL CS locally. Not that I know of. It would probably be like very, very local. I think if there is some. The only really LAN hoster we have in NA right now has been Frag, unless more start to come around. Local host in Denver. Okay. Oh, I can post. Pokemon shared. There's a local host in inside of Denver. Dexter to Liquid? But that means minus ultimate. Why are they minus ultimate? Need more attitude. Pokemon, if I say a name, if Ultimate's not on it, it's OC. Here's the Flum thing that isn't wait, there is the Flum. Oh, Ultimate is on it. Oh, you mean Dexter isn't? Oh, okay. Wait, the Flum thing that isn't happening? Wait, what Flum thing? Is Flum hosting a LAN, dude? Am I missing something? I know that he said he was doing stuff. I don't know. Wait, what? Hold on, Epsilon. I need some breakdown on that. But there's an American in place of Twist. Shruggers? Okay. There's an in place of Twist. A leash. Better call Paul coming in with the primer. Appreciate you guys. Good doodle. He's announcing sometime today. Yeah, we are gonna do an ad break quick. We'll push back the timer fully. Yeah, now I'm interested. Now I'm interested. Popcorn. Is there really an announcement today? Flom is announcing something today. I saw the post last night. I didn't think as much of it as maybe I should have. He did say that yesterday though. And he's retiring soon. Is American in replace of Twist? It's probably a leash. It's gonna be a leash. It's gonna be a leash. 110%. Hundred thousand %. $100,000. Oh, and chat, just to let you guys know, for perms and stuff, for like events and stuff that like I'll be casting and stuff, I've just said stuff like 75 fucking times, I'm pretty sure. So I think tomorrow and fucking, what is today, Tuesday, chat? I actually don't know. Today, okay, today's Tuesday. Okay, so Wednesday, Thursday, I think I'll be watching a Galaxy battle. I will have to do it will be platform exclusive because of it, sorry, Wednesday I will be doing it, but it will be platform exclusive. Thursday I think I'll do Thursday, Friday, Saturday we'll watch Draculaland for the most part. Well, I'll create a list after stream today, and then also Pro League starts off this weekend. So I'm gonna try and be doing as much as I actually can this week, but so that's kind of yeah. I'll create my weekly planning. I actually need to start making like a weekly schedule in advance to like kind of like look at. Normally I use sticky notes and stuff, but just in case like you guys want to like look at it, it could be easier that way too.
Break is over. It is time to get ourselves into map number 2 between BC and Alliance here.
Liquid should get Abyssal Vacuum sponsor because they suck. That is crazy. Liquid does not suck. Google spreadsheet. There is a way though that like you can incorporate a Google spreadsheet into like a Twitch panel and stuff. But the question is though, for that Twitch panel, can you turn it into one for the Discord that also like auto updates with it like on a visual rather than on the back end that clicking the link and stuff? Chat, channel point prediction is still open at 27k on Alliance, 22k on BC.
Alliance, it was their pick again. They had a 7-5 lead at the half, and then essentially a
Graham? Doesn't Graham play a lot, though?
So the key this time, I want to see a stronger CT side. Has to start with a pistol. Their pistols haven't been amazing today. Now is the time to get one on the board.
Last call for channel point. Holy channel points. 83k on BC, 27 on Alliance. God damn.
In order to secure yourself
a lot of fucking channel points.
And to really get the prize you want, you need to be the one winning this battle out.
Found him for years. Followed him for years. Okay, okay.
Oh
wait, is he with Limitless, dude? I feel like sports players with Limitless. I don't know if that's him or not. I'll turn the audio back up because we're not on the break.
And they're not content with that. They want to push archers, and Anzu goes down. He hits the dirt. And now 2 versus 4. HP low on Upe, but still huge advantages. Just applying the pressure with numbers. Nexa trying to come around the corner, trying to see if anybody's there, but everyone has already got themselves out of dodge, hiding on site, and post plants can be established here, and they are not going to give an inch for BC Games to try and work with and pull the thread to get back into
show my work.
Yeah, with the absence of a kit, this is gonna get real tough.
No, they can't do it.
There is a flash at most.
Dualies,
but
flash.
I can already see S1mple going back here.
See, and all right. So here's the thing, right? Yeah, Next has a flash. Yeah, he's just trying to do damage.
Under his wing, which he will. Goes for an additional fight and maybe hopes to get the enemies killed by the bomb, but that is pretty much the most you're gonna get out of this round. You know, on the flip side, Alliance has gotten themselves a bomb plant, a round win, and ultimately the best possible start.
Exactly, the best possible start that you could ask for. The pistol rounds, we said, Alliance just looking so much better on them. They've made them fairly expensive at least, but expensive pistol rounds are only so much of a mercy on, especially when you're on the CT side. I guess it's a difficult one, but S1mple's got their shotgun back out. This time the swag 7 in hand.
He's keeping the dualies.
And curious to see is over
in the
towards
smoke in
Banana, where
the
they've had to
Kev
concede a little bit of
for
early
just
space with that Molotov going
armor
deep,
up
and now
your
Smoke's
head
going
armor
out
upgrade.
to try and deter them a little bit, allow them to bolster up.
Back
but
at it, back at
the
it.
choice to rotate over towards A has been
Coming
made,
up this
and
week, I'll go back to being a
little bit
full-time
more
streamer
heavy
again.
fire over there.
The part-timeness has been hurting me. Yeah, dude, it's been a brutal part-timer. Miss you. Welcome back in. I've missed not doing my crazy hours, bro. It's been
explore the map a bit, put pressure up on those CTs.
It's been slow.
Playing
Not really, but yeah.
Oh, but spotted on the edge of the corner there. Now do falls without having seen
3-2-2.
a single player.
I know.
I mean, certainly he's heard the footsteps, heard the shots, and that means pressure is coming right up. The rotation has come in the form of S1mple, who is playing with the lovely swag 7 around the corner. Ooh, a bit of team damage there. Not quite in favor, but still a player advantage for Alliance. And with that, a bomb will be planted, and it's especially the utility here that is going to be making this round so difficult for BC Game to get back
Lock
into.
it? Oh, I thought it was locked.
The smoke over towards Church there, and then they found an even deeper one as it's fading, which means that they're pushed even further back. There's nothing they can really do there. They just want to keep hold of these weapons because it's going to be all they have going into the next round. Ube is really going hunting for a couple of these. Might not be able to find anyone, barring potentially prime taps, but he's tucked in nicely, hiding away in the bar there, but...
Chrome Dome. No,
on
Joel's
the
here.
second round, they keep
Joel's
it
here
clean,
right
they
now.
minimize casualties,
Chrome
and
Dome.
they take away a couple of the weapons for BC Games.
So round conversion found.
I don't even know if S1mple has shot a bullet this
there,
map yet.
Eventually kept at bay, and from there on out, it's the wall of smokes that are just inevitably hard to get through. So second round secured and slowly building up the economy, keeping the majority of the players alive as well in the process, which is a big win. So far, a good setup here to kick off their T side, and maybe slowly but surely march towards that victory here tonight. I mean, it's still that mixed buy that BC Game got in the bag, which could still be dangerous. We've seen that on the previous map as well over an Ancient, where sometimes the cheeky pistol that goes unchecked could do loads of damage. Oh, that is rough. Nade not only does damage, but will make the smoke disappear.
S1mple.
Well,
No, not gonna
S1mple
happen.
shot a bullet. Did he hit anything?
What
are you left to?
Just got 2 damage
they've
onto
been
him.
allowed to isolate all of these fights. They've been peeking one by one there. The
not
banana
a
control is actually
streamer.
incredibly taken.
What does in
they do
quotes
still have
mean,
to plant
Joel?
The bomb here. Casanito's taken a bit of an interesting angle.
Shake coming in with the
unfortunately,
tier
further he
1.
pushes here,
Appreciate
the
you,
harder of a
goat.
job that he is going to have, especially when they've already taken the first steps towards that A control, that apps control.
That way
Finds the
you
last
said.
pick. And a 3-round lead, but money in the bank. We're finally
You don't
gonna get to
stream,
see all
Joel.
guns
You're
out, though,
absolutely
because
right.
They haven't been felled.
You don't
a lot
stream.
Of these Galil still in the hands of Alliance, so they might come into this actually a little bit weaker in the arsenal department.
I have like 10 VODs. That means you've streamed 10 times.
And this was the thing, you know, they lost a couple players early B. Their only tactic really was to try and push through A instead. And maybe you were granted a kill left or right, but wasn't going to happen.
That's a lie.
Already. They had the numbers advantage, and with that, so far, pretty clean on the side of Alliance. But now we have eventually rivals across the board. And what is the plan going to be? I mean, Andu goes for sort of a similar play.
Oh, that is true.
2 players up.
Is it not 3 months though?
Luck is on his side this round. And with that, I mean, that's a gift. He's backing off. Maybe needs to be a bit careful. He is half HP.
No, Joel should stream. He's just currently not a streamer.
One way
he doesn't stream nearly at all.
He's half HP, but he's got, well, I said he had all the teammates he could ever want around him. They've actually gone over towards A a little bit more, knowing that But he's gone a little bit quiet. It would usually be at that point that if a team was going to rotate, they'd be looking at it. But they haven't chosen to do that. Another smoke comes out, and it's just stall after stall after stall. But I don't think they're going to want to respect the smoke. HE goes over utility of their own to try buy the space. But next they're going to pop out the perfect time. Not expecting it. Fully blind, only get to one, but has done so much to hamper their attempt.
BC
here.
needs
Ardu
this round.
Needs
this round.
He's half HP. He's been half HP the whole time. Spraying, hoping he can find the bomb planter before it gets planted. Can't do so, but they are just going to dogpile at it here. There is no getting out of this round alive now. It's just a matter of who finds the pick first. They're swarming.
That says something.
Hunting. He ducks his head down. There's no. They know
if
where
Joel
you
streamed,
are. There's
he
no
could be a
point
streamer.
hiding. He does
doesn't
get
stream.
one. Actually gets a second, but there it is. Prime taps to finally put an end to the shenanigans.
Yeah, it was honestly Andrew there lining up the double kill.
Joel's feeling some type of way today. Good to know.
The trick, you know, it's an early advantage.
So Jeeper Sleeper coming in with the tier 1. I appreciate you, Goat.
Decide, which, sure, they did eventually manage. They got a bomb plant still out of it, but not the round. The damage
gifted
had
dragon
already
lore.
been done. But with a reinvestment coming through, an orb will come out in the hands of Era here. So I'm excited to see, because we haven't seen too much orb shenanigans just yet, especially with how Ancient was
streamer.
quite back and forth,
no,
economy-wise, it just wasn't viable.
No, not viable.
What he's been doing instead of streaming.
Tech pause going on through. Getting out of the way and getting out of our system early, hopefully. I'm liking what I'm saying. We're finally getting to see some AWPs. It was very quiet from the sniper rifle department
kind of guy.
Ancient.
Yeah.
Kind of to be a little bit expected, I guess.
What's the best flavor of Haagen-Dazs ice cream?
Tech pause over. Very
Probably
quick
just
one there.
coffee.
Very speedy. Now back into the game we go.
Happy
Still
wife,
a little
happy
bit
life.
Missing here from BC Games, and by a little bit missing, I mean a little bit of utility. This
No, I guess I don't.
The kill feed so far, but potentially an opportunity this round going to be given, especially with a little bit of a heavier lean over towards A initially, where he happens to be residing.
A lot of noise down in towards middle and smoke in return.
I do deepest.
The eyes certainly are up on this part of the map. Meanwhile, they leave
Time supporter
Banana
is a long
so
time
far
supporter.
pretty quiet. I mean, it's the AWP just holding out.
It's been around for a minute, dude. 16 fucking months.
Explore it a bit. No one actively spot on the close corner. The noise certainly has been heard. And now moves will be made. Instead of Banana, they will go into bracket. A flash forces the roof player to jump away.
Alliance are committing here.
Now he's getting shot from behind, and this is getting tricky. Left and right, there is players everywhere trying to swarm and conquer A. And so far, job has been done.
You would attempt to save, but yeah, look where
almost.
Twist is. Although he could give over an AK for free.
Just to make sure that no one's going to get killed, and it's going to be a clean round.
Oh, Twist, there's no way that he expects it. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
free AK.
oh.
It's a good call that even though that they're so firmly planted on A, he still
Oh,
checks.
they're
We
hunting.
were criticizing a little bit over on Ancient that there are a couple
There's no
of
team bonus.
instances where
There's-
not checking corners, not checking the sites.
No, they just
have
fully went short.
Spiraled rounds quite substantially. Not gonna happen this time around, but look, I mean, they've got the money to go hunting at least a little bit here, so gonna try to take away a couple of these weapons, knowing there's at least an AK in the hands there. There's the first taken down. Anzu now the last left alive, good for one. I think Avid, though, wants to avenge teammates. Oh, he's not being heard just round the corner.
Sheesh.
Not going to be saved by the bell this time in a fourth round. A lead established.
Nothing saved through. Washer, what?
Money is in a bit of a weird spot for BC Game currently. Some players can buy.
They've done so
Some
good
people have about 2K left in the bank,
until
so
Alliance.
it's
Every other
mix
like
and match, I
thing
guess.
they've went
But
through,
there's also a
it
time
comes
right now
down
being
to
called
like,
because that single round
weren't they
one
on like a
isolation,
crazy win
it's
streak, or am I
not
tripping?
Great.
Okay,
for
they
the
actually no, they
team's
actually also
stats
lost to
currently.
Ruby
I mean,
2-0.
yeah, the pressure as well. It's
4 weeks
continuing
ago lost to
build up.
OG Bad Boom, which those are good
Lost
fucking
their own
teams. They lost to
map
Bad
pick,
Boom
and
twice. They lost to
this needs to be
Partisan.
the time
Great
to shine.
teams. So other than
Needs to be a
Lions,
time to
just
shine
Ruby,
indeed.
they
And
got
they
2
know it.
out.
They're calling a timeout to
Which
have a
is-
discussion about how they buff this team to
Yikes,
be
actually,
able
that's pretty
to
bad.
shine in the way that they need to right now. It's not necessarily going to be on this round, as you can see from the buy. It's going to be P250s, a Desert Eagle, and very limited arsenal to work with. However, looking ahead to the future, how they can claw this back a little bit more, use this round to limit test potentially. And now Nexa running on over, smokes to go out, not looking particularly eager to go too aggressive. I say that into Banana, runs through his own smoke. Antu's gonna find one with the fire, Casanito with another. And look at that peek around the corner. Era not expecting somebody so close, and they've whittled this down. The weapons should be able to be recovered in a second here. Actually, players on A site nowhere near the weapons.
This could be cooking, actually.
Has a chance here, walking
if he
onto
could
the
grab Nexa,
lesser
though.
defended site, armory-wise.
Is he just prepping just a save already? Is this what we're staring at? It could be.
To play corners here on the journey back towards the bomb.
Playing
It's
great
taking the scenic
outside.
route.
I mean,
In the
at
other
this
2
point,
O's.
kind of
No, he
have
has
to.
been playing good.
Middle might be a bit scary, but no one is actively holding out for him. Only on Banana, which he will have to cross in order to get to the bomb and T-ramp.
Finds a pick here. He's got a very winnable round on his hands. Ooh, spotted
okay.
a player. That sound is going to be the call
This is
to
not up on the
activate,
ground,
gathers
though.
up the bomb, looks to head alt mid instead. I like this. Ooh, you can see Nexa not sure where to go. B-A. 25 seconds, he's going to have to be so quick, and I don't think it's going to be doable. All it's going to take is
think
a
it is
single
doable.
pick to stop him. He's not going to be able to be
It's
quiet
gonna be
about
noise
this now.
recognition,
He's
but the
gonna have his
rotate for
location
Andu with the rifle
broadcasted
coming in late.
loudly for the whole server to hear. And look at this.
He only needs a clear.
There's no way he's allowed to plant here. Finds the first
Ah,
pick, can't
wow.
quite get
If he
the
could have got the
second.
kill on Nexa and got the plant,
And
Op
there
picked
we
up
go.
too.
Spiraled the round, and actually we said timeout called, had a little bit of a discussion. It's not even the long term they're looking at. Set plays coming out into this round. Era gets the first there.
They should be in
Unfortunately, a bit of a
challengers.
miscommunication. Wasn't expecting a player so deep.
I mean, it's one of those
Trying to
things,
pick
right?
there.
Getting back
Maybe
into it,
goes a
playing
little bit
tier
differently,
3,
but that's
growing
one
this
of the
team into
troubles.
tier 2, not only is giving him more experience now, it's like
Exactly.
it's helping him just get back into the things.
And of course, BC game now.
Not the
done
best
that round
showing
on the back
this series, I
of
will
a
say
timeout.
out of him, but
Trying to prevent
he's looked pretty good.
a sort of similar scenario from happening. That round 1 is gonna be just
As he
a
should.
singled out one.
It's
You
like-
want to find conversion, you want to build up momentum, and I mean, ultimately, with how Alliance has a weak buy here, they have a very good potential of doing so to try and build a bit of a streak here. But nothing comes for free, especially here on that CT side. You can get overwhelmed with the pure speed and firepower that
8
some
to
of
4
these
half.
T9
8 to 4 half.
got inside of them.
The win out the next 6 in a
I think it
row.
might be now, but there you go. Ooh, that single smoke is they look like they wanted to go for it, but then they decided maybe not. And Prime Taps has taken down both players on A. He's heard nothing more, so is probably calling to send Andu back over towards B. And over towards B he goes again. This has been a very slow round, and they've got nothing to work with this. No utility. They just have to take the fights dry. There's the first. If they can find Nexa, but a perfectly timed peek out here, they're not going to be
think?
looking. There's the first, and can
Oh,
call over
wow.
his
Okay, that
teammates
was actually
from
huge.
behind. Nexa
You're dead.
goes down, but Andu's there and waiting, and they crush this little bug of a offense before it can even really start to form.
Here another series, then play an alliance. Play so slow. Maybe after
Again, this is
the
what you like
first
to see
map
when
they
you're up
played
against pistols. And
in
Nexa
their
being
last
obviously on the back of the
series,
side
she
doing
just
a lovely clean up
kept
simulator.
getting shut down.
And now, I mean, again, and that's a buy versus a buy. S1mple does have an AWP inside of his hands, sort of the moment we have been waiting for, of course. But time to see, hopefully, it shine. And Alliance wanted to fight. I mean, so far on this map, they are definitely getting more contested. Poi does fall. And instantly Banana has become a bit of empty territory, leaving that behind, dropping the bomb in the process as well. Maybe you want to reinvest into this part of the map because there are 3 players slowly creeping up now. But Andu, when he stands toward the first fight, sure he gets traded, but it's still a player advantage in favor of PC Game.
Yeah, going 1-for-1 on trades only works if you came into it with an advantage or you find at least the first pick in the
Starting the CS2 investment arc? What are we investing in, Apollo?
For this as well.
That'd be something good.
Nice little
Cases.
angle.
I started.
Flashes,
I was copying them with
burning
stars.
alive. Ooh, it doesn't quite spread. He's going to be allowed to stay there. Lovely peek up from Nexus. Good for one simple missed shot there. Needs to find the
He's
next.
prepping the angle.
Oh, so wary.
Nice
a
shot.
lovely
Okay.
Adjustment onto Era. And Avid gets taken down in the midst of all of this as well. 4-4 scoreboard cleaned up, and we said S1mple needed to be firing on all cylinders again today. A little bit of a slower match when these two teams last played, and it's
Got
not
a
been
charge
an
stream. What's good,
amazing
Rissa?
start
Long time no
into
see.
This match, but
How you been?
killing that round.
I know I'm
very
a part-timer
good.
right
Really
now.
helps them spiral it up, still securely in his grasp.
It's
Timeout
crazy. A
call from
pro team
Alliance
can
gives
throw them
them an
on for
opportunity
dark,
to get
right?
their coach on the line as well.
Oh, can't.
See what better use
A lot
they
of
can put
of
this
times,
into
right,
to
when it comes down to it,
continue
because
this
they were
round
like on
streak and
pistols
not
and
let
stuff,
Alliance
they
run
just
away
go
with a
faster
really
and faster.
strong T-side again.
I'm breathing. How about you? Okay. Hope
Yeah,
everything's
classic sort of
good.
Inferno fashion,
I'm doing
just
good
go
though.
Back and forth. I mean, it's not quite a map like Mirage, but
Little chill day for the most
this
part.
is, I
Got a
guess
busy week coming
bit
up.
more of what we
Jada,
hoped
do you
to
do
see
any
here
casting or
in
jobs
this
outside of
grand
streaming?
final.
No, I am.
And Ancient definitely
No,
already
David, I'm
delivered
not on
better in
FIFA.
comparison to last time, which was definitely a bit
I'm
of a
a
sweep in
full-time
favor of
creator.
Alliance. But PC Game, because when you have that spirit inside of you to want to fight and want to hang on, magic certainly can happen. And this is realistically the chance.
Hence
to
why
get
he gifted himself,
into the
dude. I
league,
don't
'cause
sell
it's
it.
just a couple of upgraded pistols here that they're going to be going up against.
No.
I think ultimately, if you're Alliance here, you want to see if you can group up and see if you can overwhelm.
That's absurd.
Overwhelm. It looks Alliance have looked so much more passive over the past couple of rounds, and yeah, they're on pistols this time around, but they've just really lost the pep in their step that was overwhelming BC Game. But
Pinky toe for money is
methodical. Some
wild.
would praise the approach, but just the pistols. I'm a little bit interested to see how these 1-by-1 peaks are going to prove.
I feel like
successful.
Alliance have been on pistols for so many rounds in a row right now. Am I tripping? Weren't they just on pistols last round? I might have not paid attention last round.
Waiting. Oh, here's the
How many
footsteps that
daggum
goes out, but
headshots
unfortunately
does he
Flash is ahead
have?
of it. That smoke is
Exclamation
doing
mark
nothing
HLTV
to
for
deter them. And look at
statistics.
that, Avid, a
Wait, he got
jump
two.
on up. This is the firepower, the pace that we were talking about being overwhelming. Casanito finding one.
S1mple's way ahead of the pack. Okay, okay, okay.
Goes deep. It's going to be
It was
huge
good that
with
he
so
didn't
many
fully
of
go
these players
through.
low HP. It's getting very, very risky. S1mple runs round to the corner. Oh, it's absolutely amazing. He
There we go,
chases
prime
them
tabs.
back onto site and pushes them further back.
No.
Corners them. Look
Ooh.
at this though, hiding in the smoke. Oh, Era's
It
got
comes down to
the
reaction.
camera.
He was seen. He was seen.
Time.
Error was seen from
Unfortunately, they're trying to bait
Casanito.
him into with a fight. There's the one. He's heard
Okay.
the second player there. S1mple though is not gonna let this round slip away. And it's so messy.
Oh, it's on
so,
Tuscan
so
map?
scrappy,
It's a
but
map.
BC Games at least gets it over the line.
It is a map.
Oh, that was honestly too close for comfort. Because especially when that bomb went down, I thought they could have this in the bag. They got the kill up on prime taps as well. It got scary. Did not quite like how that looks for BC Game. Once again,
David, are you being
like,
legit
even
right
if
now?
Alliance
Sometimes
doesn't
a
win the
troll.
round, even on just
Season
pistols,
come
they
back.
can manage to get onto a bomb site. And
I
quite
just
easily
want
plan,
cash
which means
back,
even
bro.
extra cash in the bag for them.
Like I don't even give a fuck
So-
anymore. Like just give it to
Yeah,
us.
ultimately, you know, also
Don't, like,
economy-wise,
I'm done
some
asking.
players, their economy is in the bin on the side of BC Game, and with the scoreline being
I'm done playing
close
Mr.
still,
Nice Guy.
that could
I'm putting the foot down.
make things a bit scary. But then again, new
Gabe and I
round,
personally
chances,
paid for your
Cassie's
yacht
up to
alone,
4
brother.
already,
It's
though.
you can put cash
Which
into
was
the
real.
game. I
And
know
looks
you
like
can
the
afford
Lions
it.
are hoping to explore that part of the map. Good flashbang out. And that means another kill on the side of Alliance. But S1mple is here already. Oh my god.
Oh, 3?
He's good for 3 kills. And this is the S1mple that we are used to seeing. He manages to save the round here potentially. But ESL is still standing. Can't get the job done. Close. But no.
It wasn't a no. No,
it
it was a quick scope.
My lord. Again, these rounds have been a bit of a roller coaster, only this time definitely a lot more fast paced.
Yeah, no, this is good Inferno. This is the Inferno that everyone wants that we never get. Just run it down. No one cares.
Genuinely just immaculate. This time around, we saw the no scope yesterday.
I feel like aura is gained by how you play Inferno.
It's a little bit of a quieter game, but they've got the AWP in his hands, and that's where he really
One round,
starts
S1mple
to
is
show
back.
the comfort. Early damage is going to be pretty big onto Avid and Twist, and now Era's got a lot of space to work with, but the watching, waiting eye of S1mple not too far away could be a little bit of a worry.
Well.
Hunter with the smoke kills has been absolutely nuts this match.
No flash for this, though. Or no flash for T's on that. Wait, retract. S1mple got Upe.
Okay, S1mple's got another one. That's going to deter them. I say that's going to deter them from A. Era, the only player still kind of hanging around there. 3 versus 5. They've got to go back for the bomb. They've still kind of got banana control. They've whittled down a lot of the utility over towards B now. Just a single flashbang.
Alliance, I don't think they're at max loss right now. Wait, no, they should be. They should be at max loss. But they'll need a plan. Their economy is shit right now too.
Is actually just going to look to peek out potentially. Unfortunately, Nexa hops on through there. The flash is good, but it comes just a second too late. Nexa's found both, and now Era just a matter of who finds the pick.
No.
At the beginning of the round, I was a bit scared with how passive again BCK was playing into that round and left Banana pretty much open for them to take. But when the eventual push came on through Nexa, which has been proven a really solid anchor there over towards B, he does it again, multi-kills, and with that, his 7th round
he's not
is
gonna
secured,
retire.
and it means for Alliance, sort of the time will start to tick to get more rounds on the board. Again, a lot of these rounds have been close.
Would you rather have fingers as toes? Wait, would you rather have fingers as toes or 10 toes as fingers? Wait. But how many fingers would I have as toes?
Coming into this, so an 8-4 would be incredible.
10? Oh, so okay, so the number was to throw me off. Would I rather have fingers as toes or toes as fingers, bro?
Trying to catch Undo off guard. Ooh, slightly too long range with the Mac 10.
I think I'd rather toes as fingers, bro. Just little.
Clear out the backside. They're not going to spot anything. They can get the bomb.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
A second to come on through.
Yeah.
There's not much utility to work here. With one more smoke for CT, should they want it to try to funnel them in towards Church.
Such a good question. It's a great question. 5v5 retake coming in.
Oh, S1mple again on the all player.
He got 2. He got 1 through smoke on
still
boy.
Clearing out Banana here, but the CT side is playing their A game. They're forcing players out of their position. They are conquering the
2v5.
side as we speak.
2v5.
And this utility, it is hard to get through.
It's not even planted for you. It's not even planted for you.
Idea. You are getting swamped. And with that, they lock it in. It is 8-4 here in halftime.
8-4. Okay, you know what, chat? You guys are knowers, bro. You guys are fucking know. Who called it, bro? Yeah, you guys are fucking magicians, bro. I'm not responding to that. I have no idea, and I don't think I want to know. Called it. Now call triple overtime. Yeah, use their knowledge to push it to triple overtime. I think it was like 2-1 whenever that was being said too, which is like the craziest part of it all. Go Bonamont. Let's go. I can give you guys some points today. I do it every once in a while. Add points. I think we'll add points. We'll add 1,000. Oh, what is it? Add points. Oh, wait. How do I do it? Hold on. Add points. All 1,000. There we go. There we go. There we go, dude. Yay. 1K. You're spoiling? I am. Chat, we are gonna do a quick ad here on the half break. We'll push the timer back a little bit, and we'll get ready. 8 to 4 on the half. We could see a map 3. We might not see a map 3, but we could see a map 3. We might not, but we could. We could. There's chances. There is chances. Okay, let me also go into here and prep. I think tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow I'll do this. I don't know. I need to figure out what time I want to wake up tomorrow. And then okay. Yeah, I'll need to plan my schedule later on today. More than likely, probably. Is that bracket? Do I know where the teams would actually come from? Does that start today? I think that starts today. Hold on. Wikipedia. It does start today. The Dracula and 2 open qualies. That's going on today. No, that goes on tomorrow. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, tomorrow. Okay. So I can't really plan my Thursday schedule fully yet because it all comes down to tomorrow. But my tomorrow's schedule, at least, I will be doing 2 or 3 series. But it would have to be on a other platform. Yeah, if that makes sense.
7 rounds in a
That's good,
row
Akin.
to bring us to this scoreline. 8-4 BC Games. They want to take us to a third map. Their pistols haven't been good so far today, but they've got a buffer in a worst case scenario. But this would be the cherry on top, the icing on the cake, if they could secure themselves a pistol here to really.
Listen, I need another 1,000. You know I'm good for it.
Wanting to get aggressive, spots one head, actually decides just to back away, reload.
You know what? If we go map 3,
bullets hail his
give everyone
way,
2K.
He's just gonna hold the line diligently. Actually, none of his team called over just yet, so it's just him here, waiting.
I think a slow flash comes out.
I don't know if I
Doesn't
got
really
what
do
deepest?
much, but it could be a warning signal.
Oh, is it a CS game?
as to what is about to come. A smoke being dropped over here.
Waving at you through the glass
But
of
it
the
might be a
PC.
bit too late.
He's saying hi, bro.
He is
He's
gonna
in-
be
he's in
pulling it
your-
down. I'm not sure if it's
in your
really
server,
gonna be
bro.
stopping them. The answer is no. He gets
You're
decapitated.
at 2K, bro.
And the bomb site is going to be theirs. BC Game is starting off on a roll.
They absolutely
there
are.
isn't
They've
Don.
still got players
This
in
is
banana
co-stream.
to defend, so they don't even have to move away from the site to establish a post bar.
Co-stream.
No time taken at all. Difficult round to win here now for Alliance. There is a kit available on Upe, but have to get it to site first. S1mple gonna peek one out there. Antu with another. He's gonna hear so much commotion. Takes down the first, but unfortunately the trade game isn't even gonna happen because Andu just keeps on firing.
Okay.
Prime taps with the last, and it is a massacre in the pistol, finally securing themselves one, and a 9th round in the mix, and that is going to stop that CT economy ever getting off the ground.
Yeah, this is
Winning
rough.
a
And again,
pistol?
I mean, it's a bit of
And
a,
you just
a
teed up
reverse,
right
'cause,
there?
Initially, we started out with a T-side win as well. And
You seen Andy last year? Was he popping off?
But it only kind of stalled
Or was
towards
it- I mean,
the
maybe
latter
not popping
stages
off.
of half one. And now the momentum has completely shifted, and honestly, BC
Andy has
Games
his ups and
is
downs.
doing a lot better here.
Really good player
in
when
comparison to
he's
Ancient.
on.
Even though they were still sort of close, right now I
Let's get a
really
Warsaw
feel
guy.
BC Game has sort of answers for the protocols that Alliance puts into play.
UNC became the
Now,
IGL
maybe
over
the
next
once he decided becomes a bit different, but by the time that they get economy on board, most likely BC Game is already going to be on double digits. And that's a very scary scenario.
It's like making pancakes. I use this analogy all the time, is that when you make pancakes, the first pancake is never good. It always goes wrong. And it's like maps. So the BC Games sometimes have a little bit of a slower first map to get into it. And, you know, s1mple did not have the greatest of starts until he got that AWP in his hands. But now it's smooth sailing. Twist, desperately, frantically firing off, is not going to be able to connect a magic shot through the smoke. We're waiting, hoping that somebody's going to poke a head on up.
Save his M for Alliance.
But they're not going to be able to find him in response.
Yeah, they're
Next
running.
are fully blinded, just firing.
Unicorn round.
Fire, and actually the call to save has been made super early. They're not going to have much in the next round, so if you can keep hold of any of these upgraded pistols, it's a very, very minute
Like a skill
consolation
tree.
prize, but a prize
A
nonetheless.
skill tree. Let's get XD.
Yeah, it's something, but it still is far from ideal.
How you doing today?
Next round, you're gonna still have this rough buy. I guess
Oh,
it's
really?
still better
We
than
might be going dust.
But
We might be going dust.
it's looking a bit grim here for Alliance. They were hoping to perhaps close it out in a 2-0 fashion, but it's smelling a lot more like map 3 could be awaiting us.
Did you grow some hair?
Yeah,
No,
a little bit
I'm still
closer,
bald.
A little bit more certain that this was
Slow.
not as
I
done as the
retrimmed it
opening
up
of this
again,
map
but
might have
yeah.
suggested.
ESL1 looks like 40.
Alliance, yeah, difficult
That is
round
weird.
to try find much with. They've
That is weird.
stacked it up heavily.
It could
in the
be
util
their encoding setting or
department.
bitrate they're using, which is
Smokes
weird
go
though
out.
because I'm
Not
also watching
particularly
theirs.
deep there, just to stop an initial rush.
Who
give
picked
them the
Dust 2? Dust 2 is
opportunity to
decider,
get
Frankie,
sandbags
so it would come
and
down to
sit
knife.
down.
What's good deepest?
Spray through the smoke. It's wild. It's haphazard, but at the end of the day, it's just a little bit of covering fire. Assert their dominance and assert their presence just to keep these B players on edge. And it's going to give them so much opportunity for these A players to work their magic under the pretense that B a little bit more under siege than it actually is.
I thought Alliance was actually going to rotate it over to stack towards A, but they
Siege
actually
is
stayed
keeping them away
3B.
for the time being. But a lot of resources are already invested into this round, and
Oh, who do
how
I
much longer
think?
can they stall them for?
Well, it turns out they could stall them for a little bit longer, a fair bit longer actually. And they're just waiting.
See, they played Dust last
There's
time.
not much presence over towards
BC
A
picked, it
right
went bad.
now. A nice little pop over. They
BC
could
picked,
deal
Alliance
with Era and Boy
demolished them.
pretty quickly.
But,
Flash to go over the top. They're looking to run this on
BC
down. They know that there's been a couple of
Alliance
instances
won
of
last
crossfire
Inferno.
Here. Era not going to be able to find anything. Desperately, frantically trying to get out of the corner that he was pinned in, but will be unsuccessful. Now 4 versus 3. Sight falls. There is absolutely nothing to get them
maybe
back into this.
BC has
Flash on
a
Twist,
strat for
but
keeping the same
once
pool.
that's expended and with so many angles, it's going to be impossible to deal with. And Twist is all the way in bottom mid, not going to be anywhere near.
Is that the old
fight, and
Swedish
at this
Twist?
point,
Yes.
there's not even going to be weapons to pick up.
You mean young, dude? A
It's
lot of young
very,
talent?
Very dire looking. I mean, Twist is about to get found as well.
Heard that 2K, bro? Hold on. I said if map 3, bro. I heard if map 3. We're not there
At least they
yet.
can,
We're
you know,
not
reinvest
there
right
yet.
Now, but there is a lot of making up to do. Very, very large gap.
Yep.
And yeah, it kind of needs to be now. If it's not going to happen now, it's going to be over and done with. We're going to
In
map
the words of
3.
John Bon Jovi,
Do I
it's now
gamba?
or never.
Sometimes. Not like always.
It is.
And unfortunately,
For channel points, it's ops. It's not
there's
technically
really
regular
much
channel
to
points.
work
It's
with
ops.
financially in this
Which is
round,
like
and then next round is map
fun
points.
channel
It's-
points that like
This is what we saw, this
technically
is
you
what we
can't
saw
redeem
from
for
BC
anything,
Games
but I
when they
want
were
to
up
eventually
against
make it so you
Overage.
can.
They managed to stall it out for a fair bit longer with a buy, maybe not too dissimilar from this, a little bit worse than this even. Undo looking for the first fight, spots a shoulder twist, lovely headshot coming on through just to keep them off. Smoke goes out, and because it's so early, they're not even going to look at pushing that, just going to force them to
Who's my
fall
what?
back themselves.
Oh, my NFL
Prime
team?
Tap's got a little bit of control here in alt mid. gives them an opportunity to potentially pivot over towards A should they so desire. Now,
I don't know, bro. Depends on if I actually watch. I don't really football.
Well, Banana's so far uncontested.
100K.
You might want to give this a look in. Looks like they're
Lucky gambling, community support.
With 45 seconds left on the clock, this push is going to be it. There's a rotation on the way though, in the form
I like the
of
Bucks
Era.
like graphics
Is it
or
gonna be
logo
enough?
and
There's
stuff.
one smoke to
Do
try
I
and
soccer?
stall them.
Do I European football?
But so far they go 1 for 1. The timer though does
Not really.
continue to tick, so the longer they wait, the smoke will eventually disappear.
Oh, they line up.
There's a lineup in fact here for Twist. That's a double kill, and suddenly it is all simple by himself on the site. Can't get the job done, and Alliance hang on for another round.
Currently the Dolphins.
they do. You can't help but feel
Bucks got
that this
cool
is
looking
maybe
shit.
an instance of live to die another day.
Grew up in New
but
England.
They line up for Twist. It's a
That's
good
the
round. We
easiest
said
answer
that this was exactly
of all
the
time.
kind of
Patriots.
round
I
that
mean,
we
look,
saw,
like growing
from
up,
BC
yeah, it
Game
was
to stall
sure it's
out
the
Ancient
Patriots.
for
I don't
as
really
long
watch
as they
football
did.
that much.
So potentially a comeback.
And then
could
like,
be mounted
what
off
was
the
it?
back
Like
of
Brady
this,
went
but they're
down
not
to
gonna
the
be
Bucks
given
and
any
stuff, so
reprieve. The finances
now I
for
live in
BC Game are
Florida,
looking
so I
so
don't
good.
really
Now
have
immediately
like
right back
a
into this. And then the round after
like
with
a
just
true opinion.
so
I don't watch
much
enough football, so
firepower. And then loss bonus starts to rack up by that point, so it'll look pretty good for them. And it needs to be
cheer for whoever
nearly
wins. I know
flawless.
that I
They've
can
run out
never
of
be
contingency
disappointed.
rounds to play with here, Alliance. They don't have the opportunity to maybe
I'm in,
limit
like,
test.
Central.
They don't have any buffer. They do just have to full pedal to the metal for the rest of this.
I never
map.
got into watching
And
college
even then,
college
needed more
football,
than
but like
double the rounds
that
they
shit,
have.
like
And
people
we've
go
just not
crazy for
seen
that
since
shit.
the beginning of the game. They had 4 consecutive rounds to start us off with, and then it all kind of fell apart pretty dramatically after that. No, it wasn't even 4 rounds, so it was 3 rounds in a row, and it was a pistol, the conversion, and then the first kind of gun round, but it wasn't really a gun round because BC Game had bought the round before, so...
Fake NA
they-
fan?
they've
How am I a
not been able
fake
to piece
NA
together anything
fan,
more than 3
Bodhi?
rounds so
What is
far
that?
in
What
this
do
map.
you mean by that?
You know,
What's a shaved head for?
whereas over on Ancient,
We broke over 10K viewers one day, and then we hit 30K followers, and then since then I've just kind of repped the
Forced
baldness.
to play passive. Maybe now we see a bit of a change.
I don't
with,
really,
you know, all the
yeah,
rifles
I
up
don't
on
really
board.
know.
The last round went pretty solid. But again, the stakes are quite high, so I feel like them taking risks like we've seen on Ancient.
I see you progress.
Probably
I
most likely
appreciate it.
are
We've
not
come
gonna
a long
see that
way.
here
We've
on
come a
this
long
map.
way.
Maybe Poi here though, he gets flashed in, goes into clear the cubbies. I mean, so far he does manage to tuck himself.
What was it
in
like about this
pretty
time last
deep.
year?
He's,
Just
of course,
doing
by himself.
some advanced games and stuff.
But that is already some solid map control, forcing BC Game into bracket instead.
Yeah, it's...
Hairline's cooked, bro. My hairline's
turn them
immaculate.
In one direction. That could
I think
prove
that's
to
what you're
be
trying to
a
say.
good thing. Alternatively, they're allowed to isolate these fights, which that first
Okay.
fight coming up with
Here's a
Era
red
looked like a
cap on.
possibility.
Is that what it
Lupe's
goes down
got
deepest?
one.
Whatever color hat you wear is who you support.
They're lining up the utility. Has to take a second to dodge a couple of flashes, and HE's... Boy... To peek or not to peek, that is the question. He does
Oh,
look like
swung
he wants
ahead
to
of the
go for this.
flash.
Oh, the flash. It's kind of counterproductive there. Boy gets one and is able to back away, knowing that the flash thrower a little bit further removed from the
seen.
situation. Era popping his head on up. Isn't going to spot anything initially. Simple, beautiful shot there for one. Buys them a foothold in towards A. They can try and crunch
You look
down
like this
on
guy.
here,
You look
but
like Joel.
got to deal with Poi as well as Avid. There's the first pincer gone.
A lot deepest. Wow.
Ooh, and suddenly it's S1mple left standing with an AWP once more. I'm starting to get a bit of a deja vu. Ooh, not quite the tag. And with that, forced to look away, face a different angle. And with that, it is
At least your
all
hair.
done and dusted. Another round on the board for Alliance. Yeah, and over here, Banana, I mean, that was a lovely kill, even while sort of blind. Not quite enough here to hang on to, and suddenly the economy has been broken on the side of BC Game. And that is the opportunity for Lions to suddenly creep a bit closer.
Go to the stream.
Yep.
Keep it up, my guy.
I mean,
Appreciate
when
you,
we
Jay
say creep a
Nasty.
little bit
W
closer,
Primer, bro.
they've taken one step. There's
Thank
still a
you, Goat.
marathon for
I hope
them
you're
to
doing good.
complete. But an opportunity, a window. They bought themselves an eco to go up against. Era missed
Now
shot to
EG's,
open this
the
up.
hollows are
I
under
love
$15.
the early find
Yeah, it
because
was the
means
pump and
that,
dump.
You know, you've got those pistols to go up against. You know that the overwhelming firepower.
W market manipulation.
Hoping that they can overwhelm with more bodies than you have bullets, but without that opening shot, it means that they've just got a little bit more strength to work with. Lovely flash onto Poi. He's now going to be trapped here in Sandwich. Good for one. He just holds down the trigger for a second.
Not the
Can
prettiest
activate.
spray.
Next gets one, but that's all he wrote. Simple, clean with the shots. Gets another, but Upe going to look to push the issue here. Another missed shot from Era. This isn't looking particularly good. Luckily, Upe has got his back long range.
Someone
with
just get the kill, bro.
Silenced pistol, but the fact that it comes
Draw
out
to
of
spray.
both of them having to pull out
Whoa,
their
dude.
sidearms is
Whoa.
maybe a little bit misshapen.
I wouldn't have missed a shot right there.
Trying to connect it. But yeah, this is a lot better looking. Obviously, that was up against a lesser buy, and it's time to prove themselves once more.
goatee.
Now
Oh,
that
shit.
there is AKs back on the table, with the
Oh,
exception of
shit.
S1mple.
I swear, if they come back and win this,
Just, I mean, never say never. It is Counter-Strike. We have switched sides. CT is definitely the more favorable one for both of them. But now they go almost 1-for-1. Andu has been tagged, and so has Nexa.
Good turbo.
But it is eventually BC Game who take the player advantage here.
Caster.
The early start of the round, they do back off out of Banana. Not quite worth maybe contesting for it.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on this AK, by the way? I know a lot of the community got mixed opinions on it or mixed feelings on it because it looks kind of like a Val skin and shit.
Yeah,
But
good option.
what are we
here just
thinking?
to pull back on the reins a little bit. Gives Alliance a little bit more room to poke and prod.
But who's
They've
a
not
kid
had
on
anything
TS
just
who'd
yet,
been
but they've
blowing
really
up,
good.
people
Actually, the call
comparing him to
rotate
Don? No
everybody
cries.
over to this A site, and absolutely immaculate.
Not no
Era needs to
cries.
step up, finds the first pick. Avid's
Wait,
got
then
the
who?
second. Falling back from the Molotov there to try and isolate that
it's alright.
angle.
Inheritance is best.
Taps has got one to even the numbers, and Avid going
I don't
down
hate
is
it, right? I feel like
absolutely
a lot of people have been
monumental. He needs
hating
to
on
hit
it.
some more
It's
shots.
not good, but I don't think
Nico
it's.
finds one
I
and
think there's
snappy For the
worse.
second, Simple goes down.
But
And
for
they
a
find
red, it's
themselves
pretty
an eighth,
shit.
Narrowly avoiding a comeback into that round, and it's dispatched off very tactfully.
I was trying to watch No Cries yesterday, but he was streaming. I caught like the last quarter of his game he was in.
Good again, and yeah, if the momentum starts to switch.
Yeah,
then
no,
the
I mean,
BC
it's
game get
the-
up inside the
The new system with those cases and
Could
shit is
still
just a
be
cash grab.
Big hurdle here to finish off this map and get yourself.
What is
to
his
the
name?
third.
Whose name?
And this is, the painful reality of Counter-Strike when you are so close.
No,
you
I didn't
still
see it was a
need to
different
get it
color.
Over the line. You need the funds in order to do so, which are currently not present again. Gotta take it maybe a round at a time at this moment. The same goes for Alliance, of course, who still have that dream of closing it out 2-0.
Cruz made a video with No Cries. I didn't watch it.
You need to take it a step
probably should.
at a time.
Yes, has already been a way more successful Inferno. If they can still secure the victory 2-0, that'll be great. But Upe, oh, so aggressive over the top. Casanito is going to punish, and you can't help but feel maybe overextended more than a little there.
Oh. I mean... Oh, no, doesn't actually get tagged there up in the cubby. Moves away in time before the nade strikes as well. But it looks like BC Game certainly still has this...
Yeah, but they also just got donated a rifle
well, I
now,
wanted to say
bro.
preference. Maybe wanted to commit to apps, but with all the close corners and them just having pistols, I mean, it could waterfall out of apps. But a bit of a change of plan, it seems, here. Might actually be the call. Currently only a single B player.
Now, B has been historically weak. They've had a lot of success over towards that side of the map, so... You know that last round they rotated.
No, it isn't
everybody
good.
over
Yeah,
towards
yeah,
A very
I know,
quickly. So
No, that was
maybe
wild.
We can hope that they've done the same in this round, and actually, as we can see, B site is looking
B's
particularly
free.
volatile right now.
Avid's not even like technically okay. He's coming back to hold from Coffin.
Flash goes over. Avid readying himself, steadying the ship, or at least attempting to. knows he's not going to be able to push through either of these angles. HE to go over the top, hoping he can catch somebody on the cross.
I'm surprised he
open up
didn't
an
bounce
area
it
Era
for
to work with,
default,
but
actually.
nobody is going to be visible there. Bomb's going to go down, and they're going to
That's
try
a lot of
escape.
damage.
Twist,
That's a
lovely
lot of
pick through
damage.
the smoke there is going to keep them all hiding backside. They're actually going to start congering over to Church there. They were going to line up for Twist, but they line up for Avid instead. And all the time in the world for the defuse to bring this 11-9. Coming back into this, that gap that looked like a chasm only a couple of rounds ago.
Flash was good. That's a Bodhi spray. 11-4, 11-9. I mean,
the round of the lineups, it seemed, through the smoke and over towards Church.
what was it? Legacy?
All that stuff.
Or
And
no,
again,
Imperial?
We'll have to give
Was it
credit to
Imperial
BC
Legacy
Game
on
there with
Inferno? Was it
limited amount of
1.11.4?
resources
And then
pretty
Imperial won
solid
it or some
reads
shit in
of
OT?
How Alliance likes to play up the CT
What was it,
side, because they do
16-14
end
or
up going
something?
into the side, but only that single defender there, which eventually grants them that bomb plan. So a little bit of extra resources.
It was
now
12-4. Okay.
with that into this round.
I'm
The
like,
stakes are
this
high.
score line looks pretty familiar from what I
You have,
remember.
Again, another shot of trying to get it to 12, then you still need to close it out, of course. But with Alliance now breathing down your neck. Pressure is definitely getting real.
Yeah, and of course, grand finals here, a slot in the regional division, VRS points, prize pool. There's so much on the line for these teams. The prestige as well, as I think, is a big one. We talked about how both of these teams were in that first Cash Cup and have already done monumentally better, both of them, than they did last time. Alliance grand finalists through the upper bracket, having gone 17th to 24th in the first, and huge steps being made by BC Game, of course, as well. So
I
it's good to
suspected
see
using
such
that's
improvement
people have been
already in
saying.
such a
I don't
short
know
window
how
of time.
valid that
Everyone
like
warming up a little bit
is.
more into the series. I'm glad that this wasn't a complete wipe, because when they played versus each other last time, it was very quick affair.
Absolutely, it was. And it was especially the T side for BC Game where things got a bit lackluster when they switched sides. And they only won one round and then it was done. So far it definitely looks better. But again, they are struggling more here on that T side. And we gotta wait and see if they can still do the job, or if they once again will
Choosing
stagnate.
radar right now. A lot of people
and
have been
Alliance will
saying
take
a lot of players are either radar or
Yeah,
hacking
we will have to see indeed.
or something right now. I feel like a lot of people have been putting that on the table.
Hopefully we can see them dig deep and draw upon that. Era missed opening shot, albeit very slim chance to hit that one, but actually is not going to be given an opportunity for a second. That ship has long since sailed over towards Banana.
Alliance can
The whole
grab
team
this round.
shuffles. There's a little bit more presence here. They're
BC
playing
would be on a
passively, so
save.
no
It could get tied
opportunity
up.
for an opening sneaky pick on anybody playing car here.
That's a good HE. That's a good HE.
H goes on top of their heads, actually going to do a load of damage. Slowly pressing on forward.
Technically
Smoke's gonna
connected
go
all
out,
5
and
players.
It's not going to have too much effect with that CT smoke. Andu hunting for an opening pick. Boy, doesn't want to be the one to give it away. Gets one instant trade from S1mple. Twist now hiding, so scared. Needs to find Andu. Here's the drop down. Here's the footsteps. Has to hide in the smoke, but it's not quite quick enough.
Wait, what are
wants
you
to run
doing?
on forward to try stop this round hemorrhaging any more than it already has, but unfortunately just dies in the process. Makes the problem even worse.
I don't know why they're still going for HE peaks, right? Just throw the HE back like for
With
default.
with players on either side and a Molotov dropped at his feet, there's nowhere to go.
It's almost a bit of a miracle. It's trying to spray down through the smoke. Era sure will eventually get one kill, but now a retake with an ARP seems very unlikely. 1v3. Might still want to give it a look in. There is definitely funds on his back. Oh, that's awkward, getting caught out. Trying to flash, gets double peeked, and that is a bye-bye. And eventually, the 12 that BC Game was hoping for, they get it done.
That was a terrible
At the end of
retake.
the day, Alliance
Terrible
definitely is
attempt
a
of a
lot
retake.
closer than they were initially, because I believe it was 11-4, and now we have 12-9.
Nick.
So this is a lot more likely that Alliance can still try
Unless
to
there's
fight
something
for
I don't
overtime
know
here.
about.
But at least BC Game here is has a definitely a big advantage now.
They have a huge advantage. They have 3 opportunities to close this one on out. Era has missed a couple of shots, won't miss that one, however.
Show match deepest.
Era dropping some util for Poi just to pick up if he needs to. Can throw a couple of deeper smokes there, go back and retrieve them, and they can now really bolster this A site. A decision to be made. Do they want to send Poi over as well? He's jiggling with the idea of it. Somebody needs to be the bastion of this B site in case they come back. Ooh, Era spotted a shoulder and heard a drop down there. HE to go over the top. Oh, it's too greedy, hoping to soften them up. He's only going to give them over the pick that they need. Going 1 for 1 here. The trade game begins.
No, challengers this season been good. They've swapped up a lot, so it's not the same people casting everything. They've been a lot more people have been given opportunities in these.
It will not. They have to make the first move eventually. Should I say that? Getting hungry to retake this control. They peek 1 by 1. They'll be taken down 1 by 1. And B
should be map 3.
1 player left. It's just Poi. You know that was the B player. The bomb planted. Ready up. 1 versus 3. There's a whole pelt of utility. There's a kit, but there's not a hope in hell to pull this one off. Look in the wrong direction. Gonna get swung on, and Nexa to find
map 3.
The final pick. That is
I heard 2K, bro.
And we are going to map
points.
number 3.
All 2K.
I mean, this was a roller coaster of
there we
a
go.
map where I thought, you know, Alliance could easily still
that made no
come
sense.
back.
What I did the round before though, their B attempt to retake or hold.
We'll have to admit that CT side looked a lot better, but they let a lot
of
stakes drop over in
that channel point prediction paid out.
We'll
We'll get the channel point prediction ready for map 3.
Now we're gonna wait and see.
We got a little downtime.
For our very final map, we have Dust 2 awaiting us.
That we do.
Trusty
Dust 2 a map. As we've said, it's the same veto as when these two teams played, and it was a 13-3 victory to Alliance. But we've seen they are mortal. They can bleed in this series, which means there is an opportunity. There's always a chance for BC Game to right the wrongs of the upper
can
bracket
BC win both?
final. So I'm going to be very interested to see if they can do it, if they can keep the momentum and hype up.
BC casually gifting 300.
Around, things did not quite look so bright, but they didn't either on Inferno, and now BC Game has managed to win that. So find out after the break how it will all turn out.
Like, I mean, if they're a brand, right? Like going into it, like going to gift like 350 to Oni and like, you know, just good PR. Oni's a large fucking creator.
Sometimes you gotta pray for a victory. Yeah, I'm overzealous when I'm thinking about the cash flow. I never had
we turned the volume down a little bit on this one, chat.
I've been tested so much, all these restless nights, all these different situations that I've been through.
Schmillions.
Pain trying to creep in through the window, but now I'm sliding through the hood in a Benzo. You gotta separate yourself just to
350. That is insane though. That's a lot of gifting. Well, how much is that? That's like. That's over a K. Almost $2,000. What the fuck? It probably makes bang. State Farm gave 14K to Kai. Yeah, so I mean that's. I know like Bo's gifted to Kai. And I saw what State Farm and shit. What number is he at right now? Almost 700K. That's insane. 700K subs is actually insane. Ask me how I know. Have you gave 350 subs on a month? What is it? 350 times 5? No, it's 1750. Up to 1400. Holy shit. God damn. God damn. There. Oh, true. True. Yeah, but you can. But they're on sale. They're on sale for $5 or 5 for 25. I get, yeah, true. If you do individuals all the time, yeah. I might have to become the biggest streamer. Is that your goal, C-Mac? Next year we'll do a trotathon, dude. We'll surpass Kai's 720k by getting like 720 flat. That would be the goal. That would be a good fucking month. I'm clipping this. Yeah, dude, trotathon 2027. You mean 2025? No. Imagine Kai gets like Converse to drop subs and he just wait, he was shitting on them? Or you mean like if that happens? Yeah, but I fucking Twitch subs on like mobile, or I think they're like fucking like $8 or some shit. It's like actually insane. Do you know any good video for CS2 consoles? Wait, console settings? Console? Wait. Console? I'm saying hypothetically, they want to get some PR in this. Oh! Yeah, but like, why would you do that as a creator, right? Like, you gotta truly hate it. What do you mean console? What do you mean bro, you said console. Or you mean like the console command? You mean console command settings? Yeah, brother, in my head out here, bro, I thought you were booting up your Xbox or some shit, and you're like, bro, I need settings for Counter-Strike. And in my head, I'm like, I don't know where to get that. I mean, you could look up just Counter-Strike settings and stuff, like good comp. You would have to look up YouTube. I don't know any off the top of my head, but I'm sure like I don't know. There a lot of people do like breakdowns of going through settings rather than just directly in like console, like command console. Yeah, no worries. Come on, she's adding shares all the time. Okay, speaking of modesty, but PV, also hello, how are you doing? Oh, how are you doing, Devon? How you been? Speaking of modesty, though, I have a question, chat, and like I've been like tossing this around. Like, is he a top 5 opper? There's a lot of Monacy glaze out there, which is okay to glaze, sure, but like at what point, like at what point is it like just the whole team, bro? What are you saying? Name 5 better. Melodoid 910, fucking Shiro. I'm gonna put Zywoo in the fucking mix. I don't care whether you agree with me or not, bro. Like, look, I'm not saying he's ass, right? But like people are like, yeah, he clears top 3 any day of the week. No, he is good. He is good. What about Wonderful? Bruh. Yeah, or is it because they just won? Is it because they just won that tournament, bro? I'm not trying to like put a damper on their win. I think them winning an event is great for them. However, if they lost that event, that would have been terrible. That would have been actually awful. There was no reason for them not to lose that event. I mean, you look at who is playing in there. Their top 10 team, the closest team to being up at the top as well in that was NIP, and they're not even top 20. They're like top 25 for VRS and stuff. I'm good. Finally a map against Alliance. I know we got a map 3. Last time it was a 2-0. How's the newborn is rough? How's everything been going with that though, the PV? I 10 choke, same as Modesty, but that's like. But does he? Does he? I personally think for opping only, if you're just talking about opping, I think Shiro is the best opper. I think the reason why Zaibu is so good as an opper is because of the ability he's a hybrid. But I think pure opping alone, I think it goes to Shiro. This is a dope cert map. Very fucking dark, but looks cool as shit. Joker, but now it's 9-10. Really? Sure is definitely the best opera in the world. 100%. Very. Just asleep. LOL. Up 2.5 hours. Finally go back to work Monday and staying home going nuts. Yeah, that was my brother-in-law. He was stir crazy a little bit at the beginning when my nephew was born. At first I thought you said he was sleeping a lot, bro, and I'm like, yeah, that's not a complaint. That's a good thing. Chat, I am gonna do an ad break and I'm gonna go pee quick. Channel point prediction is open for map 3 right now. I'll give another roll call when I get back for it, but I will be right back.
This is a shakedown.
This is giving Quake vibes, actually. Melodo top 3 opper. Modesty still there. I think Melodo is easily top 3. I think he has been for a minute too. Bowser's Castle. Need these. Look, Kofi. And welcome in. Chat, if you guys are new here and you are just joining us, welcome in to the Trotta Troopers 07. I hope you're all having an amazing day. It's a little different. We got the co-stream today. We'll be casting a lot up until Pro League. Pro League will be going back to co-stream. But we will be staying busy all the way until at least Fragadelphia. Afterwards, after Frag, before the major, we'll have to figure out what's going on too. But there's a lot of things that I will be watching, casting, and looking over the next weeks to come. I think even when I'm at frag, I might still be streaming a little bit before I go to the venue or midday and stuff like that. What's good, dog? The thing is, if Donk swaps team, Chiro needs to go with him. They're a powerhouse. BC on Dust, yikes. Well, yeah. You don't think it's gonna go good? Didn't they just get clapped by Alliance the other day on it? They also got clapped actually on Inferno as well by them the other day. I don't know which map was worse.
A series
Dust was worse. It was 13-6 Inferno, 13-3 Dust. So
there could not be higher expectations. There could not be higher.
Let's see.
And I am beyond excited. Dust
Shout
to
out
the
Dog,
final
bro.
resting place of this series.
S1mple go crazy on long. You think that's the play? You think that's the plan? They got this. Okay, Kenta. Okay.
Our final one. It's
Let's get Carnage.
The last map we just had up an ultimate one, and I mean, previously we had a tier 0, and already here we're being treated with one more, and already a closer affair. Everything is screaming that this is the grand final. Now, for our very final map, we are going to Dust 2. Previously,
Chat, channel point prediction is open, by the way.
It was a 13-3.
We have 54,000 on Alliance, 59,000 on BC.
As well, this time winning.
How about you? I'm doing good.
So
I'm interested to see how this goes.
Everything can be up for grabs. I don't really know where we stand anymore, because right now BC Game has got to
Say S1mple goes crazy on Dust 2.
What I initially didn't.
What teams are playing? BC and Alliance.
Things have flipped. And where does
that flop, dude?
I think it's gonna be interesting.
Hacking Jack Day for usual, no surprise, certified beauty, dude. What's good, flop?
Last time we saw this map, it was the BC Game pick. They started on that T side. They only got 3
S1mple's
rounds,
dropping
and then they found
28.
nothing on their
I feel like it started
CT
Dust
side.
2
So
between
it could be
Spirit River's
interesting to
phase
see,
and
but nothing on the CT
Shanghai.
side. I mean, it was 9-3. They lost the pistol. Their pistols haven't been
I've
amazing
ended
today. I
you.
think they've only secured
So
one
nerves are
race
high.
so far.
Good luck.
And even that was a little bit close. But if they can get themselves a nice CT side,
BC or Alliance?
might work quite
Who
well
do you
for them.
think?
And there's little T side as possible to
Chat,
play.
holy channel points on the line right now at 97k on BC.
Yeah, exactly.
97k on BC, 55k on
I mean, even though we
Alliance.
haven't seen too much orb shenanigans. I mean, the previous map definitely a bit more, but it is ultimately the AWPers that are currently on the top of the scoreboard, both Era and S1mple, of course. S1mple having an amazing 3k over on Inferno just now, really showing that, you know, no matter what type of team he is, he can shine, and he's still got it inside of him.
What time does
which is
Pro League start
very good
this
sign for him.
weekend? Oh, they
But
started.
now we gotta wait and see who's
no.
gonna be starting out on
no.
which side here in our very final map in this best of 3. Gotta size a lot.
I'll turn up the volume, chat. We got a knife round to knife for sides, chat. Knife for sides.
They've just left Casanito. Are they 1v1ing this? Are they gonna go in 1v1?
No. They're gonna go back out.
This might be the longest knife round I've ever seen.
Yeah, they are a bit scared to be the initiator, I guess. Bit left and right.
Oh shit.
But it looks like the CTs, which is Alliance here, are gonna be the ones to decide if they wanna stay on CT
Imagine
or
so.
if they wanna switch. And well, it looks like CT it will be.
Yeah, CT, pistol round. If they can secure a pistol and a nice little start here. The big one, I think, is to deny a bomb plant, because BC Games, when they've been on the half buys, have been incredibly disruptive. So if they can try stop any shenanigans in this pistol, win it out cleanly, it'll be a lovely first step. BC Game, as I just said, a pistol round win
the 670
would be
one?
incredible. A bomb plant also. So looks like Era wanting to take a little bit of a fight. already. Spotted somebody on.
All right, chat. A lot of channel points on the line. A lot more. We're over 200k channel points on this one. I'll give it one last call.
It's a very methodical approach to the pistol round.
Yeah, sorry. No, you're good. I think I did see it. I did see it. I think I saw an arrow reaction of it.
That's not going to be the case now.
Or was in the call with them or something.
Couple of tags, but
the wins here. That's I don't know.
BC game. Just taking it a step at a time, and with that mid control,
Simple to
you
go.
Tunnels. You can maybe see if there is potential for.
Will they get humbled again?
But you got to deal with error.
Hold my hand, please. Holding.
Maybe at the perfect time, honestly.
Make a guess.
But he soon will
I think
know
one of
what
these
might
teams
be
will
up
win, brother.
with that smoke that gets thrown. He's waiting for the right moment to throw in a flash, which he will do. Not quite hitting the timing there, but he does manage to escape, and that means a lot of pressure upon him and ESL. And ESL is certainly good for one. Now Twist does fall, Error does grab one more, but it does rain majority yellow up in that kill feed.
And now he's stuck in CT as well.
Only Poi left to rotate.
Yeah.
Well, position has been revealed. He is looking everywhere but where the players are. And with that, it is BC Games securing the pistol.
I think it's because they're so tunnel visioned on the push through mid doors there. Is that they are not expecting Casanito where he is. He's
Try to put 5k points,
there.
accidentally just put 5. Well,
lovely round, lovely
something is better than nothing.
We make them think that mid is the only place that they need to be
low risk, low reward type shit.
As we said, pistol rounds haven't been great, but we said we wanted a pistol or we wanted a bomb plant. We were given a pistol. We've been given a lovely buy. There is going to be a force to try and counteract this, get themselves back on the board and in the running early on. Upe doing more damage to his own team than his opponents right now, but
if I say yes, I don't know if I actually mean yes or not.
So much heavy control
I think
initially, and actually now gonna back away.
Which one is that?
A bit overkill to have stepped this far.
The dice game, okay.
I mean,
maybe like just for fun.
Maybe
like,
it's these types of risks that
probably like long ago.
Around that you feel that you maybe need in order to secure it.
Okay, Carnage.
Well, I mean,
it's up to you.
That's the high risk, high reward.
This is where they were burnt in the pistol round, so I think putting the extra.
Bro, I missed the 007 nation stickers, the hearts. Those shits were gas.
Is Upe and Tunnels there, and he's not exactly had the widest window of view, but there's a lovely opening shot. Nexa not able to trade it on up. Era close range with the MP9 pixel angle to work with, gets one. Nexa being chased down here by Upe. And it's a lovely way to kick.
I think the Galil got worse.
To try and keep
I really believe the Galil got worse.
Casanito again just pushes out on to be unstoppable. Smoke goes out, but the issue is S1mple has the bomb and he's working elsewhere in the map. Potentially able to get a little bit of a timing over towards A, unsuspected. But they are floating the idea right now that B might not be the final resting place.
Slowly but surely creeping out on short.
Gonna be a plan for Cat.
Still tucked in CT. Oh, this timing can be everything. Casanito finds the kill. There's a trade though. But S1mple does manage to plant that bomb. Has information on one player. And if he... Oh, well,
he knows
catches
both.
a deeper player as well. Surely he should know there's one already a bit closer. So timing will be everything. Spots the player boosting up, spots the head of the other, but isn't quite
good try, but damn.
Time in order to land that second kill as well. And that means we go back and forth.
Yeah, lovely round to pick up. A couple of rounds, a couple of moments in that run where I'm sucking my breath, going, ooh, that's a lot closer than it needs to be. The fact that he gets the information on both and that the fights are allowed to be isolated as well is huge. I mean, Avid lucky there at the end, but they've done themselves a huge service here by finding that round and putting the Tech-9s back in the hands of BC game. There is a Galil available, but that's going to be the statement piece of this.
Sometimes people do it to like bait them into a situation so they can try and peek around a corner, I feel.
Shot fired off, but
already dead.
Is going to
He's
got the bigger sniper. He's got the better one, so he is going to find that opening.
I'm surprised they go for an op here, though.
Looking for a little bit more. No one really wants to show their face after that. Wants to part open the smoke and just keep this window of vision going.
You know they're on a force.
Twist super close up to long doors here. Anybody even wants to remotely poke their head, he is going to know about it.
Ooh. Oh my god. Well,
They don't have. There's no cat control either for Alliance.
Tie things up. It's 3v3 as we speak. Though they are still yet to set foot onto that bomb side. And I mean, that certainly is going to make things a bit trickier. If you take the short player out, you boost yourself up and suddenly a lot more space to work with. But the AWP up close, that can be a bit tricky. And it indeed will do so. Going 1-for-1 again. Still a player advantage.
Get Poyer on cat.
Time will tell, because we have Poyer's position compromised. Nexa will go for that kill, but where is that remaining player? Upe is there, and the timing should be his. He's not looking the right way, not there in time. Sure, bomb plan secured, but the follow-up round will go the way of Alliance.
Yeah, that short player going down is absolutely everything. Prime taps, you know, needed to stay alive there realistically. Again, I got a little bit worried
still playing in tier 2.
A
lot of players still remain.
You know, utility cords out. Poi goes down, but luckily it just managed to sneak
around.
around.
Selling Beanie Space to sponsor Shake My Head. What do you mean selling Beanie Space?
Not how the round played out. Era's got AWP in hands. BC Game, again, with a little bit of a weaker buy, but they still really want to say something about this. They're not going to let any of
my
these
favorite
rounds
pro team
go
in CS.
This is
I was really liking Vitality, and I do like Vitality. However, they've been faltering a lot.
With how early this is, and so far it's still pretty.
I still like them. I think eventually they will come down to maybe they make a roster change if this season doesn't pick back up for them towards the end.
Kind of a do or die moment. Sure, you have
I like certain aspects and parts of each team. There's no team that I'm fully just like, wow, I love this team as a whole.
A shot of making it to pro.
Every team kind of has things I like or don't like about it.
To do it all over again.
You're an AK or A1 person? AK all the way. AK all the way.
In about 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. And it seems that everyone has been
Trying to only like
ramping
the
up.
best teams? That's a lie. That's a lie.
From ECL Cup 1 to 2, especially
I like
for
all
these two
teams.
But across the board, the level of CS we've seen
Vitality
step up
Spirit
quite
M80, damn straight
dramatically.
Bodie.
So it seems to be getting harder the more that
I love
everyone's warming
M80.
up into the format. Ooh, Twist bites off
Fucking,
way
I
more
love
than he can
M80.
chew with that peak, and it's going to leave this A site feeling very wounded. They're going to call people
Anything
across
NACS till the
really
day I
early to
die.
try and deal with this.
Once again, go out long here.
I've also been using the A4 a lot. I haven't been using the A1 as much right now.
Make themselves through, make it disappear, bit back and forth, and they actually manage to deal long range with the AWP. A lot of pressure now coming their way, and honestly, this should be the end of the round. It's only Upe who is left standing on the other side of the map.
Wait, Tover, that's actually crazy.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about Era's position there. Because there was a little bit of a window over towards the right, but he didn't really feel like fighting that angle. When the HE gets blown open, there's a missed shot.
Because they have German players.
And
Good German players. Rephrase that.
And when all
no.
the support system goes down, it's just there's nothing left for him to work with. He stood out in the open with a weapon that's not even going to let him escape particularly quickly. Upe is going to be fighting for his life to keep hold of the single solitary rifle.
Oof. Not gonna stand much longer. And well, I guess the timeout that we were perhaps a bit skeptical of, it definitely did work out. I mean, as you said, the positioning on the side of Alliance wasn't
turn
maybe
your
the
monitor on.
greatest
It's on.
either. It's a bit of both.
I think.
You know, you need to adapt. You need to
S1mple is a good mid spawn.
exploit your enemy's vulnerabilities, and so far they did a pretty good job doing that. And then hoping to see if they can convert onto a little bit more. Definitely economy-wise, it is heavily in their favor. Twist already taken out, Poi taking a good hit with the AWP.
Fear has been fun to
So
watch
far,
and developmental.
Yeah, and absolutely love.
The thing is, I don't think we're there yet
now
on
just
seeing
with the
true
scout,
consistency
hoping to
from
find
them.
something
However,
that's
I
gonna
know
have
they
a
have a
whole
lot of hope and
onslaught to
potential
try
behind
and
them.
deal with. First
Which
player
is
picked off.
sick.
Oh, just ahead, visible, but that's all he needs, especially with the
Actually,
scout
no, inside of
playing
pit with an
his
op.
angle, wanting a little bit more. Unfortunately, long range headshot with the Galil's gonna put all of that to bed, but he's whittled the numbers a tiny bit. Jump on up to short there, undo. Gonna try and punish. Smokes are there to cross, and this is a very awkward angle for them to try and fight. But there's a player trying to crunch long, but so far removed that it's not gonna be applying any pressure. And by the time that he can work his way around, that bomb's gonna go down, and it's gonna be an even harder fight to try and win.
I don't think it's a fight to try and
Honestly,
win.
what are you gonna do long?
Oh yeah, boy was that long. S1mple just found the kill.
With a pistol in hand versus rifles, it's pretty much a lost cause. And with that, it is
keep
also a
popping
BC
off.
game who survived with the majority of the players.
It's
so
a cool roster
quality-wise,
build.
they're
And
slowly
because
starting to
of
get
Fury as
into
well, a lot
better
of teams are
spot
starting to follow suit with
and give
import.
themselves the momentum that they were looking for.
Momentum has been very much a hot topic today. Alliance, I mean, they had a little bit of a look there, but BC Game just stormed through that first half of Inferno. It's definitely been a little bit more hotly contested in the early stages. This map, in another tech pause, I can't help but worry
Just
sometimes.
replacing on
We
phase,
talked
have they
about
said
momentum,
yet? I don't
keeps
think it's
getting
been
more
announced
stagnated
yet,
and cut off
but
a
it
little bit
should
by
be
this
before
choppy
Pro League
start, and with the back and forth, the
starts up.
economies as well have been in.
Hopefully he goes to a
Of
Brazilian
bother,
team.
But with Alliance on the CT side, it's going to feel the burn of that
He
on
could.
and off a little bit more.
He could. It would
Yeah, we've
if
actually
he
had quite a bit of,
were
not
to.
major
It would be
tech
like
issues, but definitely a couple rounds where there were some small slips.
yeah, I just
Technical wise,
it's such
But
a
luckily they
tough
get results
situation
too
because of like
quickly.
comms.
but yeah.
Oh, he's been studying
He has this
Portuguese?
bonus
Oh.
which is a Mech 10, so he can just get up close and
MIBR?
personal, farm a bit of extra cash, help out the economy even further. Because right now they are up against just USPs, so it's gonna be a stack, which you actually might end up walking into because all 5 of them
Walk
are
into
gonna be
it, but
exiting
maybe a
long
kill,
doors and
maybe
awaiting
one.
potential demise. Oh, Casanisa certainly has spotted him. S1mple now as well. Looks like
Got
they are
one.
still going to be going for it. Not evading the danger, just hunting them down. Prime taps, sure, did fall. But so far, I mean, this side cleared out. And, well, Era, the last remaining player, was the sole B anchorer. So with that, they're kind of scouting because they realize he is not home. He must be somewhere else. But where is he?
Yeah, sometimes you see these pistol stacks and it's like, oh, if they can run into the stack and pistol. Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say there's no doubt in our minds, but
Maybe?
with the pistol stacks, is usually if you can try and overwhelm
Like-
and you can find an opening pick. But the issue is that it wasn't.
If
the
he
overwhelming
if he
firepower of
went
everyone
to
there. They were just in one place to be taken out in
if he
one
went
foul
to
swoop.
a
Long
Brazilian
range with the
team, it would
pistols,
probably be
it's
one
an
of the
awkward,
top ones,
cumbersome
but one that they
fight.
wouldn't
But
adjust
BC
a
Game's
shit ton
starting to
on.
put a little bit of something together on the board. Already done better on their T side than they
Like
did.
Pain probably won't
done better on the T side in
change.
the
I don't
first
think
third
Legacy,
of the
not
half than they
Furia.
did the
It would probably be like
entirety of the
MIBR
first half last time they played, and that's a really good sign to see.
because they've also been
improvement
doing
being
roster
made.
changes unless a Furia.
Twist.
But,
Early
like-
bit of a look. Keep hold of this control. He's worried that somebody might
don't
have
know.
crossed. Now we can see that they haven't, but
I don't know.
still got that bit of a doubt in his mind. And Flash to go over as well is going to allow him to push a little bit further if he'd like to. But actually, maybe the call to back away might be the right decision.
He can roar with Dumao. That'd be sick. Using insane duo.
Eating that nade.
To be frying.
Well, from ideal, but gotta keep on
To make the major.
continue with them.
Yeah, but Apollo, doesn't that also decide though if
it's getting a bit more
if
tricky now. Below
on
half
who they
HP.
lose to if they do
He's the
lose,
sole short player. He's getting
and how everyone else
incendiary
does
right
around
beneath his
them,
feet
because
as
you need to
well.
also think like
it's as if they
Fluxo,
can
Bestie are in it.
smell that he is around the corner, but it's only one player though. The majority
And his only
still
playoffs
is
VRS
leaning
at
outside
frag.
of long
I'm actually
doors.
surprised
Part of
that
the map where they have
like a
been
lot of
played
frag
couple
in
times
VRS
before
because
already
of
and
how many
quite a large
teams are up
chunk of
there.
Success. Gonna try and go for a repeat.
That's
once
crazy,
more.
Bodhi.
Util is out, but CTs are pretty much present all in CT and all
November, end of November, next major. End of November, December.
Upon this bomb site.
Trying to set foot upon a bomb site is going to be a huge struggle here.
Andrew's in
Upe in
smoke.
the smoke.
He's
It's just
pushing
a matter
through.
of who. And as they try and lure him out, lure they will. And Andu falls, and that is going to be a round on the board. Alliance
okay,
not willing
buddy.
to let this slip too far too quickly. Keep this hotly contested game of cat
How many
and
VRS
mouse
is
to
this
kick
worth?
us
It
off
depends on
this
which
half.
team.
It's gonna mean not
If Alliance
really too
win,
much to
it's
go up against BC
43
Games right
points.
now.
If BC
With the money
wins, it's
between
17
S1mple
points.
and Andu, the whole team should be able to buy whatever they damn well please.
So actually a large,
Exactly. So no
a
pressure.
large difference.
But I mean, ultimately, you know, they are calling a timeout here. The round did not go the way they wanted that to go.
Not quite.
Sounds like betting.
Not quite. So time to rethink everything. Try again.
Simple Lotto, Dumao, is Timo Shiro
Timeouts, a lot of
Danier.
timeouts being used very early on here.
I mean, it's pretty much all on the side of BC Game. It just makes me worry a bit that they feel the pressure a bit more in comparison to Alliance.
Oh,
who's
that
even
connected.
around behind currently.
Oh, what a flashbang out on towards the long doors players there.
Simple's down from Era.
Hera's got one, and it's almost allowed. I say it's almost allowed. It's allowed the opportunity for Twist to escape there. Smoke's gonna blossom. Another incredible flash. They're burning alive. The utility is relentless this round.
They had to do a good job stalling, and now suddenly CTs are getting close. Couldn't
What div?
quite maybe reposition the way they want to, but done a good job either doing damage
I'll flash you, swing out long.
Bay for the time being.
Good
setting
anti.
themselves up for success.
Holy shit.
And surely, yes, they are. Avid, sure, he is dead, but Twist is good for free. Is hoping to land himself the final one, and he will do so. A lovely 4K coming out of him.
Joel is joling the snap
And
streak.
again, positioning, the timing of the flash, it is everything. Like, pretty much every
Damn, there's
single
210
flash
channel points on this game
blinded a
from you
minimum of
guys.
2 plays in that round. That is absolutely incredible stuff.
Yeah, super quick rotate on over as well, because they have absolutely nowhere near the level of utility to do that if they don't, you know, levy
Love
those
defending
B
kind
players
of long
to
every round,
expend
bro.
their resources in the A.
I mean,
so.
but when you think about it,
I do want to
it,
say though,
what if
like,
it works?
At this moment, it does feel like BC Game has pretty much a sort of a similar game plan every single round. Like we see A being hit a lot here, not a whole lot of B action thus far.
Leader Nord.
And it feels a bit like a story repeating itself. And with that, Alliance, you know, the way how quickly they were able to send over reinforcements over towards A and were pretty much ready for that to be a full-on push. They knew what was happening. They were getting red.
Nord VPN.
So maybe BC Game needs to be doing something a little bit different. Currently, I is a bit more up on middle.
Yikes, yikes. That was not a good
well,
try.
They know that there's an
Not a good
overrun coming
Joe.
that's smoking with some
Ooh.
pistols in hand. You might just want to see if you can rush a bit fast. See if you can overwhelm, and they will do so. The orb
Beautiful
is
HE.
left there.
Gonna clear this out. Yeah, they are. Flash, ooh, goes over the top. Twist, not
What
quite
the
expecting them as far along as they are in this attack. Boy, heading on up. So many heads to shoot on, but every time they take down one, another one appears. A lot of team damage done in the mix of all of this as well, but Upe 1 versus 2 needs this first fight, but this smoke, it's taking its time to dissipate. Stall upon stall upon stall. On the plus side, there's been no
is
weapons
this round?
recovered, which gives him a huge leg up here, but needs to win out this first
Wow.
fight. Prime taps with the prime position. Absolutely incredible. They find themselves around where they have maybe not no business winning it, but incredibly low
Eric's
chances.
not been playing
Put themselves a
crazy
leg
bad
up, and
today.
we've got whiplash with how much we're going back and forth between these teams.
Yeah. Oh god. It is Dust 2, isn't it? Now, yeah, as you said, like that, it wasn't like it was completely impossible for BC Game to win that.
Yeah,
But
they were jumping
I
in.
do
Simple
like that
just
they had
hitting
a
the
bit of a
shots, just go
different
for a
approach,
different
that it
angle.
was
Simple
quite
doesn't play
good to
boost
see,
as well inside
especially
the
in a
dark.
round like that. With the orb revealing itself, trying to rush him down, get mid control, and I guess take it from there. And it did a pretty solid job. Now, resources are a bit more stable. Not quite as much on the Alliance side. Just upgraded pistols, not a single smoke or flash in their hand. In their case, it's definitely going to ask a bit of a miracle for them to
Handle
hang
Oz,
on
kid.
to this defense.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. What is it like? The Val? There's the
Yeah,
champion vandal
King
right
of
now in
Dear
the
Life
game.
might
It does
be a
actually
apt-
kind of look like a spitting
an apt
image of it.
analogy. Slowly through
IGL
tunnels
BC
again.
Nexa.
King's
From what I know,
favor this
yes.
site once more, but to be honest
Nexa
with
is
you,
IGL.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Nades go over the top, allow Anzu the space to push. Deeper nades get them round the corner here. It's not quite burnt out, so they have to stall themselves for a second. Get one step closer, taking it stride at a time. Now comes the treacherous corner. Smoke to go over the top. No head spotted yet. Flash to go over. Oh, lovely pick from Poi. Spamming away, still got some life left in him. And even after that juicy nade there, it is finally prime taps to take him on out. S1mple,
They need
low
catch
HP
control.
amidst all of this as well. But Casanito, the king of positioning, the king of timing this map, has to do it once more. Finds the first, manages to back away, spraying desperately, trying to find a second, but knows that being greedy could cost him the round. Nexa round
Bad
the
float,
corner
yeah.
here. Are they aware that there is a player?
Yeah, floats matter
There's an
a
idea.
lot.
Upe goes down. Casanito just
Which I like that
covering fire.
they
That's
went
all
back
need
to
do
more of a
is stall
scraped.
and stall and
I think
stall.
the
There's
A4
no
goes
kicks
scraped rather than it
available right
tints
now.
differently.
Time's starting to wear a
Like,
little
it just
bit
looks
thin. They're gonna back
rustier.
away. Reload comes on through, and they're just gonna filter down long.
I could be
Exit
wrong,
plan
actually.
Needed.
I mean, people are sort of like throwing weapons
Do
away
some
in the
damage, I
hopes
guess.
that they won't get hunted down or recovered. So far, so good. Era is quite far away from a weapon. We'll make a run.
The new
for
MP7 is
something, but I
fine. If
don't think he is
it was
getting
on a
away
Mac
with.
10 or an MP9 though.
So yeah, couple kills, but not a whole lot of damage dealt in this round.
I don't
So
use the
keep
MP7.
Seeing
I want it just to
lines
have it, but
getting,
it's not.
stuck on 4. Feels
It
like a
ain't-
bit of
it
a
ain't it.
repeat of a previous map where we had this 6-4 half and things looked a bit shaky.
Just a little bit. Set pause comes up, and again, we talked about it being a choppy half. But it seems that BC Games thriving in the anarchy and the chaos of the back and forth a little bit more than Alliance.
Thinking with this case, how much money can they truly make off the
seem to
community?
be unable to really find footing if it's not
That's what
within the
their theory
confines
is.
of a really heavy streak of momentum.
Yeah, you gotta keep you cool.
They aren't worth trying to get,
This was
no.
already
And
a bit
especially
about
the only
yesterday,
way you
how
can get
BC
that thing is
game,
through
we
a
had to deal
drop,
with a
and
lot
like
of
right
ESL
now, like
technicians as well.
I didn't even get them on my week. I didn't even get one on my
Gaming
weekly
came out on
drop.
top.
Right now they're on C Market. I think they're like
You have
$8
experienced
now.
players on your squad.
So I was like, weird. I'm about to buy a thing for $8. I'm gonna re-roll 5 times, and my best thing I'm
So
gonna
maybe
see in
for
that
someone like
case is
S1mple,
about
you know, the
$1.
online era of CS is maybe a little bit more foreign to him.
Wow, doesn't that just make you want to buy it?
Online CS is its own debate, isn't it? I
Cat, should
remember
we
when
open
the
one?
game first came out, and everyone was like, "Oh, it feels so much better online." Bomb gonna get left fully in spawn. The reason I mention this is we've seen a couple of times where
Let's give
this
myself a
has
new game. That's valid.
backfired for
I should not.
them. Couple of last minute executes. They're gonna send Casanito
Alright, I
back
won't
pretty
get it.
early on to grab it this
I
time.
won't buy it.
Scoop it up while the rest of the team is taking mid, and look at that take mid they have, and it's such incredible fashion.
Yeah, no escaping the Molotov. I mean, on the flip side, there has been a very good counter nade here, though, knowing that there's short presence currently. And in fact, I mean, it doesn't maybe seem to matter because Poi now also falls. And sort of in this mid territory, there's a lot of casualties,
So
forcing
market for
Upe to
$9.17.
abandon
That
B,
one's
play
mine.
quite deep in towards middle. And instead here, though, we have one player up on long. He needs to get a kill and will do so, but is it going to be enough?
It should be a save.
Pretty much that is one player
It should
up
be a save.
to defend this site, and from so far away,
4v2, alliance your
the last
money,
player is
shit.
not able to cross into
Yeah.
CT because it's just too dangerous by yourself.
It might just be the call to save now.
Yeah, I know. It's like, shit, you have 3 days to
get that
possibly
pit
take out
player
a
out.
loan for
It's
your
looking
skin.
unlikely,
Good luck, have
especially
fun.
S1mple. I don't want to say trained on the angle, but sort of keeping a side eye on it.
People are about to be starting fucking GoFundMe's just to
Escaping
grab that
missions
skin
also
within 3 days. I'm telling you,
part.
bro.
I mean, technically you survived in the pit.
I'm telling you.
Everyone's already on the route to exit, expecting
They got a
what
payment
is
plan. That's what I'm
indeed,
saying, dude.
not quite coming their way.
That's what I'm saying. They just want, they want money, bro. They don't care how they get it.
And we're looking at the very last round of the half now, as the scoreline becomes 7-4. Now, we had this 8-4 affair already over on Inferno, and I'm starting to get a bit of a deja vu as we speak. With how, again, on 4
But don't
rounds
worry,
Alliance
if this
was a
was
bit
Dota,
quiet,
bro, they
struggles
would
with
actually just
economy,
give it to you for free.
and is not able to pincer through the
All Counter-Strike
adaptive
is the
play
cash
of
grab to
BC.
fund Dota. That's all it
Well,
is.
If this series
This
is
is it.
anything to go by, what'll happen is this will be an 8-4 half, and then it'll be 9-4.
Dota is
and then
built
a
by
miracle
Valve.
round will come on
Counter-Strike's
through,
built by
and
the
then we'll have a
community.
comeback. We haven't seen an overtime yet today, but we've had a lot of superficial comebacks, haven't we? We've seen a lot of really early round leads, and
We are
then
just their
an
funding of
attempt,
every
but then
other
they fall kind of
project
a
they
little
do.
bit flat on the comeback. I either want to see a proper comeback or potentially BC Games just run away with this series, because it's felt they've been on the back foot for quite a bit. This feels like the first map they properly felt in charge. I said, as you know, it's been a bit back and forth. You know what? I won't stand on that one. S1mple lining up the first shot,
Connected.
not quite
4
able
cross
to connect
B.
it as they fly by his
Or
vision.
one mid doors, but three B tons.
Still, that's good damage. Early round on a player that he would love to play
Fun
close
Half-Life
with,
3.
having
It
an
is a
MP9
cash
on
round.
him.
Spend $1,500. That's what I'm saying.
And
But
he's
hey, at
gonna slow
least
down a bit.
they have good energy in CS2. Oh, never
Ooh,
mind.
Alliance
Nah,
is
dude, it's
hanging on for
immaculate.
dear life in middle once
I don't
again,
know what you're talking
but
about.
Seems like they have very little
It is
answers
abusive
for how BC
relationship.
Game is slowly taking control, though.
We're like the
Warren
child
Texas
they
needs to
never
be
wanted.
careful, gets tagged in
But they
the
know that
fire,
we
and
give them
Paulie is
money to
hoping
support
hunt
their
him
other
down. So his teammate falls
other
over
ideas.
that, but very little support. Where do
Just
you
who
go?
has
Maybe
potential.
Paulie is forced to look towards short together with Arrow soon, because up they will
Full blind.
come,
Yeah, that was a
completely
good
blinded
flash.
and taken
Good
out.
flash.
Oh man, and it's just Paulie now, 17 HP.
Another
in a
8-4
dream.
on the half.
Yeah, the utility is just
VC
been
might be
so
able to close this one out.
much better on the side of BC Game this half. The flash is looking so good, and look at that case and point. And 8-4 is where we're going to end off this half.
But we'll never leave. Oh yeah, this game is awesome, but yet it also it just has flaws. Don't get me wrong. There's so many things that I don't like right now. However, it's still the best shooter game. That's what it comes down to. That's crazy, Nuke. Insane. Chat, we are gonna do a small wide break here on the half. 8-4, map 3. We continue it out. Might try and rip some games tonight. That's a lot of Taco Bell. Does ENCE have a chance at the major? I feel like they're a little bit lower. Yeah, they're 24th right now in EU. I don't think they do. I don't think they do. Should I play comp or prem tonight if I don't work overtime? Prem. I thought this was a PUBG streamer. Rick, that was the one-off day. That was the one-off. The PUBG coaster. That shit was fun. That was cool. It was different. This map seems very floaty. Is this like low grav? I think I need to play some fucking either some Prem or some Face It tonight. It's the only shooter where everyone has the same util set and there are no special powers, unique characters. Exactly. You always know what you're going to be hit by. You always know what you're walking into. Exactly. I like that.
All right, we are back into
Play Splitgate,
action.
shit's gas. No, but that's Splitgate 1 was gas. Splitgate 2 is trash.
It is the final map of this best of 3 final, and we are soon to find out who will be our winner, who will go on to
I liked when it was more
Leagues.
Halo-esque
Currently,
rather
big
than
lead
it's
here in
more
favor of BC Game as they are looking
COD,
to
Apex.
turn
Had a
the odds
kid
in
play
their
Skate.
favor.
Yeah.
Now, big chunk of dualies on board here for them.
Finals is where it's at.
A bit of extra
Finals was
firepower,
sick when I
but
played
where
it.
will Alliance
It just kind of died
I'd say
off.
guns are better than one, but we'll see if they
Goon.
can actually make
That's good,
something
Moose.
with them. Undo on this angle, the flash so
Moose, you
good.
down to play
They
some
run
CS
him on
tonight?
Down. Prime Taps has to pull back a little bit. Casanito hops on, hoping to alleviate the pressure, but actually they run into a little bit of a trap here. Oh, he gets one, Twist finds
Splitgate 1
another,
was
and
gas.
Symbol's desperately, frantically spamming. He's
Yeah, it was
gonna
a
get
semi-pro in
location
Splitgate
taken
1.
down because of it, and now Nexa doesn't want any piece of this. It's going to
Gotta
take
get
a
up early.
headshot
No
through
worries.
the smoke and decides not worth it,
dirty.
not today. Has to be so wary that they are going to push him anyway, but that bomb is down. This round is over. It's just if he can
did
find
not.
anything at
Tribes?
all
What's that?
with what he has been left with.
Yeah. It's not looking very bright.
No, not particularly.
Oh, the Splitgate
mean,
community went to
he
the
has
finals
people
when
around
it came
him.
out.
Bit paranoid, maybe someone behind.
He's actually found
There
it.
you go.
Really,
Just go for
really timing to work with there.
$50 a
I think he
piece.
dies in mid here. There's too many people watching.
Well, he dies anyways, man.
Yeah, no. Not gonna happen. It's alright. Make the gap a little bit more small. And on the back of a bomb plant and everything, and it being on T side, this can really give them a little bit of a boost here up into this second half.
Yeah, we talked about them, a very momentum-based team, so if they can kick this half off nicely, and with the CT economy being a little bit difficult to manage at times, they've bought themselves the biggest advantage they could ever ask for. Don't worry, Avid, we've all missed the jump up sometimes. Sometimes you just walk into the curb, it happens. Over towards A, we see a stack. Now, this stack didn't work particularly well for Alliance when they ran it last half, where Will we see anything different? Guess we will find out. Slowly, hesitantly, making their way on over. They've got a smoke for the
They got this 5 stack though. The last time we
That's
saw the
gonna
stack, it
matter
was a 4
too
stack.
much.
Oh, they got pop flashes ready to go though.
Straight out and execute onto this side. Walking into the stack of pistols though. I mean, there's good tags, but not enough to kill them. And with that, a follow-up security for Alliance, keeping the majority alive as well, which is a good sign. And they can slowly start to build up that economy here to give them a bit of a reservoir to, yeah, march on towards that finish line.
Now, if it's a reservoir, surely they'd swim on through to that finish line. Sorry, awful joke.
mean-
We've got too far without a pun, so I had to throw one in somewhere. Time
That's
up being
kind of
called
like
from Alliance. Now, we
Deathmatch?
haven't actually seen them use all
Capture
too
flag,
many this
but-
series. BC Game, I believe,
Surf
burnt 2 pretty
round
quickly.
with-
One before round 4.
Oh, that sounds sick.
And then a second one.
I have not played that.
A couple of rounds after that. So they've only got one more to hang on to, but a timeout being called here by Alliance still gives them the opportunity to get the coach on the line, have a little bit of a conversation about how to set themselves up to keep this lead going, because they're running out of opportunities to establish themselves a little bit of a buffer.
I mean, the BC Game find a blow back right now that could already come and sting, even though there is, as you said, a bit of a buffer left for Alliance, even if they were to lose this. But, you know, eventually the rounds...
Sick up coming in with a primer. Oh shit. 3 months?
Get yourselves a lead back in. And it's easier said than done.
You've got more time in
on the
deathmatch
T
over
side.
any other game mode?
Gotta have a
Really?
game plan ready so far. Seem to be going in a bit of a similar strategy.
I don't think I like
as
every DM.
what BC game did in
Which could
the
be a
latter
problem.
stages of that first half.
You're
Focus
sick
on
these
middle,
days? What do you
split
mean
out
too
from
simple?
there.
My
Never
sleep's
sure
been
was a
very
part
fucked
that
up.
they exploited a lot.
I'm like going through some shit right now with fucking some medical stuff. So I've been
Looks
eating
like they are
medications
gonna
on
be
a
able
daily.
to
That's
home
been
a lot of
fucking
utility over to
fucking up
take
my
that
sleep.
corner. Smoke comes over the top though, and that's gonna stop everything in its track, force them to back away, find a new angle, or to wait it out. But they don't seem particularly patient here. No, they want to go for the fight. Andu forced off the corner. Gonna catch the first Upe as he jumps on round, and Poi wants no part of this. He doesn't want to trade. He doesn't want to be involved in this fight. He's gonna be dragged into it anyway and taken down. Era
Just dropped
falls
down
as
though.
well.
Is that
and just
CT or
across
cat?
the map,
Maybe
the
it's cat.
blanket coverage reigns supreme. Twist hoping he spotted ahead, but now as it ducks down, he's not going to find anything. Maybe Avid can alleviate the pressure. Absolutely not. He falls, and that's going to leave even more weight on Twist's shoulders. He's stuck in the pit. That's in a very dangerous position to even try and escape.
I know. I've been
right
sleeping.
now,
I'm
with no support,
chilling.
with no knowledge
I'm
of what's
chilling.
going on in mid. Now we can tell that he's got a little chance to escape,
Just
but
in
he
a-
does
in a
not
little
know
rough
that. He's
patch.
just going to sit here and wait out that time. I hope that no one's going to push him, and no one's going to press the issue.
Yeah, at this point, you know, in VC game, this only been their very first one, round 1. Sure, there was a bit of lost bonus for them to work with, but keeping it clean, not throwing away unnecessary resources, that is the way to go right now, to give yourself a clean path towards victory here. Of course, still, we need 4 more rounds on their end, but keeping that gap as big as possible to give themselves breathing room. That is what they desire. Now, maybe not the most optimal buy here on the side of Alliance.
The door
Upe
smoke
just
made
on a
miss, but
deagle.
did not miss.
But it could definitely be a lot worse. This is a round that they could still make work.
What am I watching, bro?
Only a question as to how.
Quality
Because last
Counter-Strike.
round they were kind of being stalled in towards middle.
Better,
That game plan with going into
Doesn't
CT.
Yeah, we
They were
lack
being a bit
uppers.
hesitant. You know, they lost that initial player. They didn't know if they wanted to back up. If they
Everyone
wanted
wants to
trade, if they
rifle.
wanted to
Everyone
commit.
wants
And
to
the
entry.
hesitation eventually cost them the round. So we need maybe a bit more assertiveness from them and decision making in order for them.
We also
to
don't have a
come
ton of
out
IGLs
victorious.
either, but
Yeah, it's when they were being assertive that they
It's
were
not as-
finding the most success, especially over on, if we can cast our minds
not as
back
lacking.
to
It's
map
also a little
number
bit
1
more tough
Ancient.
to become an IGL if you don't
Feels like so long ago
have experience
now,
through
but
it.
Here we go. They throw a little bit of utility, no, back and forth. They're
Don't want to
kind
play
of
slow.
shuffling around.
I've been loving playing entry.
Smoke's faded, so now they've got to go, but a Molotov at their feet. That's going to give them more excuse just to wait.
Of me, but like won't take me
Not
serious.
going to hear anything, but in the perfect position to activate here. Has to be careful not to get caught off by Avid, but
Oh, that was some rough shots from
Castanito with the
Castanito.
first. There is a trade. Ooh, S1mple can't quite find the connect either, and they mow down, eliminate the forces. Nexa can see again, vision restored. Not going to be able to stop the bomb going down.
This shit
Check
is a free
behind him,
kill.
knows that it's safe, and Prime taps. Oh no, he's got no idea what's coming for him.
Oh, that is rough.
He's actually
Out of
holding
the
towards
work.
mid right now. Yeah.
He's accounting for it. I mean, he's a bit doubtful
Wait,
where to pick
wait.
to first. He does get the kill.
Wait,
does get
wait.
tagged in the process. Oh, but the timing of Nexa, it is so good. And if they can make this work together, put pressure on him from both angles. He is looking left and right. He is good for one, not quite good for the second. And with a kit on the back of Prime Taps, they can get this defuse in. They can get double digits.
He overcooked.
Just with
He
an inch
wait,
of leverage.
wait.
they
He
can
over,
give them
bro.
the
He
win.
saw him
Prime
CT
Taps
free
is
kill.
just
Not only that, they
sent
knew
the
someone
shot
was
to that
long. No,
flank
didn't they know
because
Nexa was?
there
Yeah, no,
was a
they knew
moment
Nexa
there
was
just
long.
a tiny scrap.
Did they think he
of
repositioned
trigger
Cat?
discipline we saw there. Avid had an opportunity, had a line of sight, but wasn't quite sure he'd be able to get the pick long range from that B site. So he waits. He lets Prime Tap settle into the CT position, and that's when when Prime Taps finally has a little bit of a window to watch for that flank, take it down, and that means that all attention gets distracted by the fact that their lurker's gone and that their numbers have dwindled.
That's
so
wild.
Beautifully played there from Prime Taps, and now he's on the right site to make another stellar performance happen.
BC is a major. They can't make it. They can't. They would need a land, and they're not going to a land.
I'd love to see a round where they try something pacier here, Alliance.
Yeah, currently it's been more of this default play, just waiting it out, seeing if there's any pushes. And right now with limited amount of utility, this is maybe the plan that you hope to see. Try and just go in as a unit. Now, a big chunk of the utility has been deployed here over towards middle in the hopes
Fresh from
for a
overdrive,
split
no cries to
as over towards
BC.
that side. Oh my god, I want to try and set foot onto even an inch of B-side, but
No
they
shot.
are completely denied the opportunity. Lovely anchoring there coming out of BC game, and suddenly the timer is starting to tick because Alliance, you know, we got a little bit more out of them in the beginning of this half.
Liquid
But
to
the gap is
BC.
starting to become
I
scary.
kid, but it would be funny.
because
Yeah,
they're
it
having
didn't fully
6,
surprise me actually when you said
as
that.
BC game only needs 2 more
That'd be
rounds.
something that
This
BC
is
would do. The
usually,
team would be like,
where
"Fuck
on
no."
both previous maps, we'd see a force buy happen from Alliance to try get them a foot in to try make a comeback. But the money's really, really hit and miss on these plays. But I think they want to go for... Oh, wait, maybe not. No, they do. They've got that AK, and it wasn't sold. It was just passed on over.
It could just be a
So
hero
it
rifle.
does look like they
A hero
really
rifle.
want to fight for this penultimate, well, potentially penultimate
yeah.
round.
Penultimate.
Set war still coming through, but
New
a couple of
words.
players starting to buy up. Gives me a little bit of hope. I'm hearing the clicks. It's always a good noise.
Gotta be patient here. And again, these little sort of bumps in the road are far from ideal. Especially, I feel like if you're Alliance here, like you wanna get back into the game, you wanna have the game plan executed. And the longer sort of this anxiety can build and all these thoughts in your head can roam, the tougher it honestly gets.
Yeah, indeed. And we talked about this being back and forth, and that when it's a little bit choppier, it seems that Alliance can't quite find their footing. When they're able to get, you know, a foothold, they climb so quickly. But when they've not got, you know, 2 rounds that they've managed to piece together, it feels very stop and start, very haphazard. So they're a team that relies a lot on momentum at times, and they've just not been gifted the opportunity by that. Between the tech pauses, between BC games, always having an answer for them here is certainly being a little bit more difficult for them.
Clip in your Discord if you get a free 30
Honestly,
seconds.
What a difference this game so far has been in
Discord.
comparison to the first time these two teams faced each other here, which was only 2 days ago.
Play back unavailable.
But back then, you know, Inferno.
Gotcha. Let me take a look at this.
You know, today already around was
Make sure
a
it's
lot
muted.
a more closer affair. Last time it was 13-6, and now we were thinking, okay, maybe we can even see like something like an overtime. And right now here on Dust 2, last time 13-3 in favor of Alliance, and look at the scoreline now of BC game. I mean, they weren't able to do a single thing up on CT side, and currently
that was some clean shots. There was like no stress behind your play either. No, that was fucking
that
clean.
momentum on their side and potentially finishing the game on that side.
Yeah, I mean, poor BC games. They've had to come back into this series, you know, and
That was hella clean.
yeah, and they've had to come back into this series a little bit, and now they're teetering over the
Use
edge.
a P2K. When I DM my pistol, really?
Just a couple of
I should
tech
probably do
issues.
that,
It
bro. I
shouldn't be
suck,
too
dude. I
much
suck with the Glock.
longer.
Holy shit,
Hopefully,
bro. It's just my
I
kryptonite.
say with bated breath. I don't want to jinx it. You
For
know?
Kratos, you're no.
I mean, yeah, we gotta just wait and
Surely.
be patient.
Surely. Dig it out? Yeah. Gotta train the gains, right?
Well,
I mean,
we
shit.
are going to go to
Well.
a very short break, guys, just to make sure that everything is ready. We can put the flourishes and the finishing
Tuning into
touches
late-
on this.
Wait,
We're
you're
going to
up-
head to a short
you're
break.
AK
We'll be
back.
back as soon as we can to get this game underway and concluded.
Oh, you got a little timeout. If you suck with the Glock, you're trying too hard? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I am always trying way too hard. I'm trying like I'm playing in the fucking major, playing for like $1 million. Tracking really matters though. Yeah, I've not been the best with just like tracking or flick shots, shit like that. I've been better with clearing like holding clearing angles and positioning, timings. But you let your blue without rated 14s. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that is fucking sick. Oh, it'd be closer for real? I thought it would be closer. I think it was about to be. I mean, it should have been actually if Alliance didn't fucking... If they actually got to kill CT and then fucking... It should have been. They fumbled a massive round. Imagine if... You can buy a weapon. Like, CT can buy an AK and D-side can buy A1. What do you guys think? Did I cook? I mean, so that you're thinking more of like a Val aspect, whereas there's like the Phantom Van. Like it's basically any gun on any side. Just depends on what you put in your build. I mean, CT would just be broken because that would help CT so much to the point. Just about everyone's gonna. The A4 becomes obsolete as fuck. AKs are also cheaper. They're 2,700 rather than both M4s are 2,900. And if that truly, so does that, but hold on, then my question comes back to it. Can CTs buy Team Ollies rather than an Ensign? Who's going to carry Trotter to level 10? Who is going to carry my ass to level 10? That's a great question. I'm level 9 right now, dude. We're getting there, bro. Flom? Nah. But farming your AK? I mean, shit. You got a nice enough AK, yeah. I mean, that's valid. Angles always feel like a gamble to me, unless it's crazy off angle, but it's a little too exciting. I love playing off angles. Everyone would play AK then, if that is the case. Oh, we're back, chat. We're back.
Welcome back, everybody. The suspense building and the pause only helping to build it further. S1mple wants to close this series out. And an
Gift
opening
on
pick
it?
right here would
Oh, you
be
put
an
a name
incredible
on
way
it?
to start, but he's not going to be awarded the fight he's so desperately itching for.
Drop down to level 9. Down. You guess I'll carry Trotter to 10.
The odds
Let's
certainly
go.
are in BC Games' favor, with the majority being on pistols here.
I'll
on the
get
side of
there.
the lines.
My goal by the end of the year is to get
Doesn't
to level
really dare
10.
to go in with a full-on buy, keeping some left in the bank.
Oh, a
for
second
a
too
potential
early.
next round, but there's a large gap here to make up for, and the stakes are high. Smokes and a nade. Not quite doing a whole lot, but I need to be careful because Era, for example, there in the middle does have the bomb, and if that drops, it's gonna be bringing Alliance into a very tricky scenario.
Absolutely.
Back up.
Given a lot of respect to work with here, actually, and maybe a bit too much. They are just on the pistols here, so they will be more than happy to try and retake, not let any of these early fights go awry. Nexa, I Has to be careful not to be overrun here. There's no second point of contact to help him out, to bail him out if it's needed.
What?
S1mple.
Miss shot. Miss
Missed
shot.
first shot, missed second shot. Just trying to keep hold of the attention, I guess. But there we go. Finally, the third connect. Avid's got one, but it's a short victory. And there we go. Finally, series point achieved for BC
Take
game.
a 3 sec, you'll be fine.
6 opportunities to close this out. They're looking so strong, like they're never.
Is
was a
verified
great
matches
firing
good?
on all cylinders, raring to go, raring for that regional final already.
Yeah, and a lot on the line here.
I queued with System, and we played one just default because we're pretty split. And then we played one verified, and like we played better players inside of the verified match.
And additionally have
Unfaced, yeah.
in the regional final, which means top 4 teams, and they will then battle it out for a shot at Pro League. So
Probably more like
definitely
legit
a lot
people in
on
it.
the line. BC game can already smell that victory.
I want to get like a 5 stack or something going.
Ooh, Casanito, we've sung his praises this
You need to stay forward though.
Needs to be careful here. Rounds the corner. The flash is so perfect. They peek anyway. There's 2 and Nexa with a third demolishes
looking like
their
GG's.
chances. Alliance looking dead in the eyes. At that
Verified's the way to
13
go.
hitting the boards. 2 versus 4 needed. And Simple's
About
holding the line.
teammates?
It's a missed
Okay,
shot.
okay.
It's a mercy.
We'll start doing verified queuing.
I mean, they are allowed to hang on. But there is a hefty disadvantage for Alliance here. They have that smoke.
Sometimes at lower levels it
Use
can
it
be
as a
tough
bit
to
of
grind it
leverage
out,
to
but
try
yeah,
and
it
cross,
comes
but
down to
Nexa
just
is
grinding it out.
awaiting.
I didn't really
Despite
start playing with
quiet,
other
not
people
making
until
much
I got
noise,
into like level
has his
7.
teammate a bit further back.
I used to solo queue all the
Honestly,
time.
if they can play this one out
That's
together.
GG's. No
Not
shot.
quite.
14
Good for
HP,
one kill at
1v2,
least.
no
Still
shot.
though, player advantage, and look at the HP on Upe. It is only 14. Simple and prime tabs.
He's in this.
On
Oh,
the
he's
hunt to
aggressive here.
victory.
Yeah.
As Upe is creeping out of the smoke,
Yep.
he can't do the job, but it is 13-6 as BC Game Esports win the 2nd cup here at ECL.
They do. Massive congratulations to them. They booked themselves a spot in that regional final alongside Paravision, and then whoever wins Cup 3 and 4. Bit of a reverse sweep, but my God, they've done it. And they are looking incredible. They right the wrongs of the first match in that
Thanks for
upper
the lobster
bracket
dinner.
final. They set history straight.
Choose the
And
outcome,
S1mple,
chat.
we highlighted
Congrats
him as
if you
our
picked
player to watch. The moment he
BC
got
on
his hands
taking
the
it.
ball, it all started to go wrong.
BC
for
also
Alliance. Incredible
winning
season.
out now.
This
They
roster's
won
really
Challenger
coming
Cup.
together nicely.
Yeah, I mean, this roster ultimately, you know, they even have players on trial, the coach as well. So, you know, there's a lot of these players just have a lot to prove in these couple of coming months. And so far, I mean, you know, first cup didn't quite get the result maybe that they wanted, but since then, things have started to align and look a lot brighter.
Yeah, they have. And honestly, just incredible stuff here. Highlight after highlight. You know, that final map, Casanito, I feel like a player we've got to shout out. Just the king of being in the right place at the right time. The flashes and the utility just on a whole other level. Alliance were lacking a little bit in that department, but commiserations to them.
Time to go
They have
fry
had a
my real
huge
brain
improvement
cells.
over the first cup. And, you know,
My
came
peak
through
channel
that
point
upper
of my
bracket
career
only
was
to fall at the
180k.
final
Wait,
hurdle, but
hold
BC,
on.
again, that's it.
You're
They
at your
are
peak
Cup
of your
2
career
champions.
on channel points.
Yeah, and with that,
180k
they
to go. Are
win
you talking about
$12,000.
VIP?
They secured that spot towards the regional final. And,
That
you know,
shirt
they
looks
don't have to
fucking
worry
gas.
about
I am
playing
Cologne
the
collection.
Other 2 remaining cups, they've got themselves.
I need
locked
to
in.
look
They can
actually
relax, they
on
can focus on
ESL
perhaps other
website.
tournaments
There's, maybe I
in
can
the
cop some merch.
meantime. Because let's
Oh,
be
actually, I
honest,
need to
here
shoot a
in
message
Tier 2
too,
Counter-Strike, there is so much going on. You need to always keep your eye out
Oh, wait, doesn't-
on so many different teams and games that it sometimes
Doesn't
can
Faceit have a
just
shop
be
now?
a lot. So
Like,
with them, you know,
clothing?
they secured a little bit of an advantage heading into that
I think
regional
they do.
final.
Absolutely. But let's take a look at the journey to get here. As you can see, we covered the game yesterday, BC Game versus ESC for the qualification, the consolidation match for this final. And BC Games only had to play one match in that lower bracket, only had to teeter on the verge of elimination once. But then the upper bracket, you can see Alliance absolutely storming through, dropping very few maps along the way.
Yeah, but it's too
ultimately,
pricey.
the final hurdle just slightly too high for them. And there we go. That's going to be it. The journey through the second cup concludes.
I mean, it's been a very spicy cup.
Yes.
We saw a couple of new faces entering the second cup, which has been very, very exciting. And ultimately, you know, completely different winner.
And every time I might have a better chance. Oh, for all
right at the top of this cup, which means that honestly, anything can happen for the next one.
Anything can happen indeed. It seems like we're just ramping up, but everyone's getting used to the new format a little bit more. But an exciting series to end us out on there. A couple of moments that we were a little bit worried, but that is going to be it from us. Thank you so much, everybody who came along and enjoyed the journey, who cheered for their favorite teams, for their favorite players, and you to the incredible production team, a team behind the scenes for putting this on. But that is going to be us saying goodnight. Until the next cup, farewell.
I don't know if I have just a face cam. Do I have just a face cam? Did I set that up?
Bored of endless matchmaking? Take your first step towards ECL, experiencing real strategies against teams of your skill.
Hold on, what if we just...
SCE.gg/ECL. ESL presents ESL Challenger League in partnership with Intel, Acer Predator, DHL.
What match are you watching tomorrow? Tomorrow the only thing I have perms for is Galaxy Battle. It is on the Green app exclusive if I were to do that. So that is that's like the one thing kind of. Hold on. Can I do video capture device? So if I do it, it would be on just that platform alone. Kind of just depends on if I do or if I don't. Oh, and there's one thing I want to do. I hope you guys can still hear me. I think you can right now, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for the one time, chat. We're gonna do it for the one time. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna see what we get. Okay. Let me do this. Let me do this. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right. Is that good? You here? Okay. Okay. You know already? What is it? What do you think it is? Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Can't spoil for chat. Yes. Okay. All right. Ignore all the other cases, chat. Ignore all the other cases. Do you see what's in the top left right now? All right. They were cheap, chat. They were $5 a piece. I got two of them. That's 10 opportunities. That's 10 opportunities. That ain't cheap. It's cheaper than it was. Okay. I've been wanting to open one with you guys. Okay, take a look. Here's some options. All right, they're loading the first deal or no deal, chat. No deal? No deal. That's dog shit. Minimal wear, 6 cents. Terrible. No deal. Declined. That's fucking worse. I had a feeling you'd pass on that. Luckily, I had this little beauty waiting in the wings. Brother, that's worse. Holy shit. That one might have been an acquired taste. Yeah, because it was terrible. The next one's more of the people pleaser. So here's the thing, right? I really love this skin. I really love that. But he has a number 6 float. Oligarch. Sitting in one right now. It's stat check. Wait, how much is it? Is the AK also 1600 for it? Deal, buy it now. All right, I'm gonna cop one of these skins eventually because I really think it's cool, but we're gonna pass. We're gonna pass. No deal. No deal. It's 16k. That's insane. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. This ain't it. This ain't it. We're gonna pass again. We get the last one. .33. .33. Get it? Get it? Okay, hold on. I've never tested this. Hold on. What if I click this, does it load up my payment information? Hold on, I'm actually scared on it. Yeah, it does. It does. I'm happy I did this. You inspect it closer? Yeah. So it has scratches along like the barrel. So we're back into the more scratched meta now. Rather than the fade. It looks pretty decent. It looks cool. You know what? It's what, field tested? Not bad. You know what? Sure. I'm happy. You know what? The 5th one was the best option. Was it good? Hell no. It's terrible. What's the option if you don't get it? Your computer fake crashes. No. Another field tested one of the... No. It looks like your computer crashes. Anybody almost had the same deal in reverse. Starting order. What, just now? So it's just a... Yeah, basically. Yeah, if you say no. Not worth my bullets, brother. Give me some oomph. Give me some oomph. All right. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. It's field tested. They are cool dualies, but they're field tested. If these were like factory new, I'd cop this in a heartbeat. The field test is really throwing me off. It's throwing me off. That's it. Okay. Okay. We got some oomph, chat. We got some oomph. That's what I'm saying. $22. This is a lot, though. This is a lot, chat. The issue is, though, this is the 4th offer. Do I cop this one or do I take the risk? See, this is the issue, right? This is the issue. It's $22. We don't have prices on this shit yet on the Steam market, right? How long? I don't know how long it's been out. Right? Do we know? No. When will we get that? How chat, anyone know when these things dropped? It surely won't be better than... Are you sure? Mirror... Mosaic. They dropped on the 17th. So tomorrow. Liquidation Factory new. Ooh, on us. Went down in price? Wait, liquidation A1? Wait. Which one's that? Is that the one I just copied? Wait, how did it go down in price? Wait. Where do you see... Where can you see the pricing of this? Wait. Offers? How is there offers? My liquidation factory new. CSGO skin says it's $111. Future market for skins. So do they have mirror mosaic? Wait. It's saying the future market for one of these is $140. Yeah, I don't know about that one either, Chefin. I don't know about that either. You shot it, gotta go. Collect with the deals. No worries, I appreciate it, Goat. Only one Genesis pack. I got factory new liquidation. Got only one. You trying to buy it? Am I trying to buy it? How much is it? In fact, that Glock, a beautiful Glock skin. It is a nice Glock skin. It is really cool. It's not my favorite though. I currently do have an Emerald Glock, but at the same time, I might take the chance and buy this. I got the op on the first one. Wait, you did? Did you buy it? And I bought it just because? Where was it? It might be one of the cheaper minimal wears available because it's somehow high float for minimal wear. This is kind of low float, yeah, because minimal wear doesn't the lowest minimal wear like 0.9 or some shit? This float's 0.135. I think I might buy it. 0.08. I think I might buy it. Hold on. I'll bite. $22. It's a risk, right, chat? It's a risk. $22. I feel like it's a decent risk to do. It's minimal wear. It's $22. So we're not gonna open more of those though, chat. That's it for my spending habit for the day. We copped it. We now own it. We acquired it. And this is now what we're rocking with. It looks nice. I'm not against it. I'm probably not going to touch any more of those things until the prices actually drop tomorrow or whenever they go onto the market. So I won't touch any more of it, but this is cool to have. One more? Fuck no. That shit's expensive. Hell no. I can't do one more. Can't do one more. No, but for real, I can't. It wouldn't be smart for me to do one more. That was a lot because I bought that. Daily Kismet, take me back. I know, Gandalay. I know. I'm currently working on something right now. BC 121. S1mple did okay. Wasn't his best series he had. We're currently working on some sites to work with moving forward, some sponsors. So I will keep you guys up to date on that. It will be in the Discord as soon as I know. You guys will know. But yeah, Europe. There is things coming. There is things coming though, and I can 100% say that it got stalled a little bit, but I am currently working. I'm currently working with an agency as well to help me with all of that. So fingers crossed that we have more information soon. I will keep you guys up to date. But Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry I haven't really been streaming middle of the day recently. My sleep's been chalked. I've been taking a lot of medications right now. I took my headache shot yesterday, which will help hopefully with my sleep a bit. Some doctor's appointments coming up, but so mainly tomorrow I only can do a Galaxy Battle, which is the Green app exclusive. So I may or may not do that kind of. I've never done that. But then starting up on Thursday, Draculand kicks off. And then Draculand also Friday. Saturday, there's Draculand, and then I believe it's like Birch Cup's also happening, and then Pro League starts on Sunday. So we're gonna have a lot of early morning for me streams into midday. So I might actually fuck my sleep schedule up completely. Give it a sub if it goes down in price. Who's with me? LOL. If what goes, this pistol goes down in price? Just keep buying until we go broke. I'm gonna go broke in like another case, bro. I can't. I gotta make smart decisions right now. I gotta make smart ones. Hopefully in the future we can go to opening. Like this thing actually looks hella cool. I'm actually really happy with this purchase. Is it back to the coolest part? It is the coolest part. You see this shit? That mosaic, like the tiny mosaic tiles rather than the absolutely massive ones that are up here. I really like that. I wish it was all this size of mosaic. Wait, actually, what we opened up earlier, dude, I still can't get over. Where's the fucking Galil that we opened? This thing, bro? Why is this thing so heat? Why is not more people talking about this? And it's pattern-based, metallic squeeze from the Overpass collection. Why? I could actually open another Overpass collection. We have a lot. I was trying to save up a lot of stars though to like do an opening with you guys, like with hella. Like, look at that. That's sick. I don't know what pattern this is, but this shit's sick. We'll put 20x the polygons. But only the part covered by your hands. Yeah, exactly. We'll make the good part of it you won't be able to see. Maybe I'll try and get a better pattern of this and actually rock it. I'd be down for it. I like the colorway on it. All right, chat. That is going to be it for me today, though. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Gonna be hopping out of here. If I am on tomorrow, chat, it would be with some of the Galaxy matches. It also depends on what I want to do with my sleep right now too. Maybe I stay up all night to try and fuck up my sleep schedule so I can start waking up at like 2 a.m. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, early morning games coming on. All the night games, basically all like the NA, North American challengers, South American challengers, all challengers has come to an end right now. For this cup, the next one starts up on the 5th of October, which is a Sunday the Sunday of Frag. So I will be there. I will be casting as much of that as I can. I'll probably be casting as well, from the Airbnb at Frag as well. I'm bringing my computer with me so I can still cast and shit. So, anyways, guys, 07, have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys maybe tomorrow, but I'll catch you guys back on Twitch on Wednesday, Thursday. Damn, David, your IQ is low as shit, brother. 07, guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys soon. Go in the Discord if you want to stay up to date. I'll try and plan it out. I'll probably post my schedule for tomorrow in a couple hours just so I can plan out how like my week kind of. But later, guys. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day. It was good to see you guys again. And I'm happy to actually have made it this one. I missed like what 3 days. Ben David on the Discord too. Wow, chefin'. Peace out, sick up.